Okay, Miss
I think
Peachnut made it.
did mines go live? I filled
Huh?
it in. Did mines go live? I filled it in.
Yup, I see you.
Okay.
Did, did
Hey,
mine?
Texas Lala. She said, "You're live now." It
Hey,
worked.
God's desire for me in
It
Texas,
worked.
Lala. Did
Yeah,
mine
they
go
gonna
live?
come over
I
there. They
don't
gonna
Hey,
know.
hit the
Crochet
thumbs up
Queen.
for
Hey,
you.
GT.
Yeah.
Jane Doe.
Oh, thank you, Duval. She says I'm live. Thank you. She don't want me to spank her. That's why she's saying
Hey,
something.
Andel.
There you
Hey,
go.
Bonnie, Mike.
There she goes.
There she
She's back.
is.
She's back.
yeah,
There he
I'm not
is.
too comfortable with this.
LP, Bonnie.
You not comfortable with it?
Everybody in the chat.
Hey,
Yeah,
Peace.
GT.
I mean it's just new to me. Hey, GT Junior.
Hey, Mike.
Hey there, FR,
You
Hey,
know what's
Mona,
down with the
Junior.
Hey,
effort?
Miss
Boy,
there
you
he
doing
is.
that
Gail,
effort. Hey, darling.
Hey,
Hey,
and
Bougie. Toot, toot,
Robin.
beep, beep.
Miss Bougie,
Hey,
ASA,
GT.
ASA
How
Grandma, how
y'all?
you doing? Daywalkers, toot toot. Yes, ma'am.
oh, Robin, I was saying if you Google a scrubby pattern, free scrubby pattern, you probably want to probably come up. But really,
Okay.
if you know how to make a hat, you know how to
Yeah,
make a hat.
yeah, and around.
It's just the crown portion of a hat.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So
like
that's what I was going to ask you. Yeah.
the first three rows.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like the first three rows of a hat, and then you're done. And so it's usually about maybe 4 inches across
Okay.
a circle.
Perfect. That's what I will.
I haven't made one in cotton yarn.
Mhm.
Um, I haven't made that kind of scrubby in
Hey,
cotton yarn. I have made
Professor
other
Hey,
ones in
Lenora.
girl.
cotton
Hey.
yarn,
Yeah.
but you can make there's other shapes that you can use. Like if, there's one that's a triangle shape that's really nice for your
Oh,
face.
yes. I can use
Um,
them in my little self-care kits is what I'm thinking.
yes, that would be really cute. It's like a little triangle shape. I don't have any with me. And it has like a little loop at the top that you
Ah,
can hang it
yeah.
by. Um, when I get home, I will see if I can find the pattern for that. And is your email on your page?
Yes.
I'll
And
send you
I
an email.
emailed you too.
I'll send you an email and let you and see so you can use that one. It's a free that's a free pattern on YouTube. I
Okay.
forget what it's called. I think it's just called like a facial scrubby.
Oh,
Hey,
that'll be
Texas.
Triangular or
Grandma.
triangle facial scrubby or something like that. But it's a free YouTube pattern.
okay.
Um, and those are
That's
really nice in cotton. The scrubby yarn itself is nylon. Is it nylon?
okay.
Or it's something that doesn't absorb moisture. Like cotton absorbs the water, so it can get
Yeah.
heavy. And you're going to need to make sure you wash it out good and let it hang to dry or throw
Right.
it in a washer and dry it, you
That's
know. But the scrubby yarn doesn't actually absorb moisture. So when you hang
okay.
it,
Oh,
the
okay.
water just drips off of it and it air dries like really quick. So you don't have to worry about it catching, mold or bacteria and
Right.
things. But it's a
The
different, I mean,
microfiber. Okay.
yeah. So I would, it just depends on what you're going to use it for. Different people prefer different fibers. I picked up some cotton yarn at the dollar store the other day, and I made making some washcloths out of it. I have one right here. Of course, I have one right here.
Oh, nice.
It's just a washcloth, and I call it the moss stitch, but other people call it the lemon peel stitch.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
It's just a single double. You do your chain and then you do one single
And one.
crochet, one double crochet in each. You do one stitch in each chain, and then the next row is double single. So you do a double into single and a single into double, and it gives it a really nice texture. I'm gonna try to give you a close
Oh,
up. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it gives it a really nice texture. I don't
that
know if y'all
is
can see
What
it
are
or
you
not.
nice.
making, Felicia?
Huh?
What are you making?
It's just a washcloth.
That's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm making it a little bit oversized. Because some people like them bigger. I make some small ones for
Thank you, Dango.
giveaway, like for babies. And then I make bigger ones for adults.
Okay.
But
Looks nice.
this is just cotton yarn that I picked up at the Dollar Tree.
Can I ask a question?
They have that Premier cotton, just cotton.
May I
It's
ask a
not.
question?
Go ahead.
Who all is doing the Paul Robeson in the chat? It's just a Paul Robeson, right? It's just
Yep.
okay. Who all in the chat is doing the Paul Robeson?
I don't have Paul Robeson.
Do you
You don't
want
have
some?
you don't have a Paul Robeson seeds?
Do you want some?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I would love to. Because I was thinking of succession planting and tomatoes. I have a lot of plants, and some just popped up from out of nowhere. But I would love to try it because that's the one of the guys' challenge, right? The Paul Robeson.
I
Yeah,
don't have.
GT.
I don't
Are they
have
really
any.
good? Oh, GT.
That was GT's challenge.
Okay.
I've never had one before, so I don't know.
So you've never
Are they
tasted
good?
it?
Did you
I've never tasted a
hit
Paul Robeson.
GT?
Yeah.
Did you hit the go live button?
Now I don't know. I guess I wanted to ask a question. What if I if and when I do it? Do it start where I come in? How does that work on my channel?
Yep. Starts where you come in. And
Starts
then
when I come
everybody
in.
can go over to your channel and hit the thumbs up, but you'll end up accumulating. You accumulate.
Hmm. And how do you end it? Like if
When it'll say leave, it'll say leave.
It'll end when Mona ends the live. So you'll
oh,
stay.
okay, okay,
You'll be live until she ends it.
okay.
Even if you leave, it'll still be live on your channel.
Yeah. And like you know
Mm-hmm.
how you leave your job and then want to come back and all that. You can do all that and come back and still be live.
And you'll still be getting hours
Put
from
your
it.
look, you can do like J3. You can put your avatar up, hit mute, and go do everything you got to do, and you'll still be
Right.
getting hours. You'll still be getting the time, but it's cool. I'm cool with that. You know how you
I
like to take
thought
a
that
break.
if you didn't have your volume up, you didn't get any credit. So your volume to a
That's
If you
when
don't
you
have the
watching
volume up while
people's
you're not
videos.
watching it, you don't get any credit. But if you on a live and you
Mhm.
mute it, you still get credit.
Oh, okay.
Because the rest of the live is not muted. You're the only one
Okay.
muted. If the live is still going on, if you're on that live with other people, and even if you're not saying, you don't even have to be there. If just your avatar is there and your thing is on live.
Wow. Okay, cool bean.
Okay.
Okay.
Bonnie, GT is in Alaska. Oh, Jane, that explain things I don't
Everybody
understand.
asks me that, huh?
Yep. Why it's
I
so
need to
light?
put.
Where you at?
So where
I'm
you at?
4 hours.
GT grows in
It's on
Alaska.
your thing.
No, it
GT
ain't on
grows
there.
in Alaska.
I know
It
he
ain't
just
on
Don't
there.
have
It
his
just
name up.
Junior.
It's just GT Junior.
It just say GT
yeah.
Junior.
Part of the reason why I did that is because people will subscribe to your channel and they won't watch not nail lick a video. I don't need no fake support. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I just want people to every once in a while, once a year, please just come to my channel and say hello. That's
Yeah.
all I be wanting. And
Come by
sometimes
and
they
say
just
hello.
I be
subscribe just
saying
to
hello on
subscribe.
everybody's channel.
Huh?
I be
Well,
saying hello
you,
on everybody's channel.
I
but
can
I
dig it.
thought
I
that
can dig it.
YouTube would kick you off if you don't watch at least the video. That if you subscribe and don't watch the
YouTube
video,
will kick
Oh, really?
yeah.
YouTube will kick you off if you subscribe and watch the videos because they like that. They do random kickoffs.
They do
Yeah,
that
all of a
Wow,
sudden
like
you'll
because
go, I ain't seen nothing from so and so in a while. You go to
right,
their channel, it's like, I know I was subscribed to this channel.
yeah,
right.
YouTube done picked you up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
home today and I'm no longer monetized. They said I got to go through no sense, good sense, or somebody sense. This is the second time they've done that with me. So you know what? I don't have my time is too precious to be constantly going through the process of getting monetized again. Whoever good sense, no sense is. All of a sudden I'm just like, why y'all keep doing it? Every time I get to a certain amount, this issue comes up. And
Mm.
I sent that back to
Hey,
them on the
dang,
phone
dang.
the other day. I ain't got time for that. I'm glad I got my own money.
No, that's
I'm
That
not one of
part.
these folks out here
right.
desperate for a dime from working hard trying to make a penny with you people. I hope y'all hear that too. I'm sorry,
I
I'm
hear
not on
you.
my channel. I
I hear
shouldn't be
you.
saying
That's
that.
why I ain't going through it. I'm not gonna go through it.
Yeah,
I just want merchandise. That's all I want. I
you
want
can do that
merchandise.
without being monetized.
You can do anything you want to, as Best Yet Journey would say.
You don't have to be monetized to make money.
No,
Right.
no.
Say
Oh,
it a little differently.
Oh,
You
I
don't have to
forgot
be
what you said.
monetized to be recognized.
Oh, that part.
That part right
That's
there.
what she say.
That
So
part.
That part. That
Hmm.
part.
that's what I want. I want merchandise. I want T-shirts and sweaters and stuff like that.
You can
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
that now.
You can do that.
I ain't got
You
no
can do
money.
that without being.
You don't
I ain't
have to
got
have
no
no
money.
money. You
Yes,
don't
you
have to
do.
have no money. No, you
I
don't.
want to get a. I want
oh,
a.
for
I want a
drop
registered
shipping.
logo.
Oh,
I,
okay.
yeah, I want a registered logo. If I when I do put it out, nah, that mine now. Nah,
Yeah, I want custom too. But you could do that
yeah,
with
I don't,
drop shipping, right?
Yeah, you can.
what?
With drop shipping, you can
With
create it.
drop shipping, well, they call it print on demand.
Yeah.
What is that?
They
How
call
you
it,
do
print
that?
on demand. They don't it so there's a couple of companies out there that you work with, and you can set up your designs and everything, but they don't make nothing until it's ordered.
Till they order. Yep. Yep.
So you don't
I was
have to
thinking about
pay
that part.
for advanced stock. You don't have to stock up and store anything anywhere. It's print on demand. Somebody place the order, they print one and send it.
So they will have a copy of your logo or whatever you want
Mm-hmm.
printed on the shirt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And someone makes an order for it, they will go on ahead and print it. And your stuff is
Then they make.
Right.
protected with this company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not gonna steal your stuff.
Nah,
No, they're
if you
legit
making a deal
companies.
with them, they're getting their money.
They're legit companies. You pay a like a setup fee, and you'll pay a upfront setup fee, and then they get a portion of the sales.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but your
So
stuff
if
would need
they
to be
if you sell a
copyrighted and
shirt, they get a
incorporated, right?
percentage.
Your stuff would need to be
Oh, for real, Duke?
incorporated or copyright though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I may have to look into doing that. I have my logo. I've had it for years, but I've not done anything with it because of procrastination, and I allowed life to be lifing. But I need to go ahead and do something. But you can't if you're not monetized, you can't advertise it on your channel the way that
Oh, you
they
You
can.
should.
can advertise on a flyer. You can advertise any way you want to.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
you
you know how it comes up underneath your on your channel, the stuff in your store.
right.
You won't
That
have
but
a
that's
store.
through yeah, you don't have the YouTube store, but you can
Hmm.
set up a store elsewhere,
Yeah.
and you can do videos about your store. You can do ads on every you can make your own in screen ads, or like when you edit your videos at the beginning and the end of my videos, I usually put my logo in there. You can
Hmm.
do a little clip at the beginning, at the end, that says, see, if you're interested in merchandise, see my store at, and put a link to it. There's some rules about links that go outside of YouTube, but it may not be able to be an active link, but you can redirect people to, look at my about page for my things, because lots of people have links to their websites, Um, and on their website, they sell lots of other things like consulting fees, consulting, and um, what is it called? Um, if you want them to come and do a presentation or things like that, they do a lot of other things that they have on their website. Like you can put it on your Buy Me a Coffee page. You can
Mm-hmm.
set up a store on Buy Me a Coffee. You can set up consultations on Buy Me a Coffee. You can do classes. You can do books. You can sell merchandise. All of that on Buy Me a Coffee, and you can put a link to your Buy Me a Coffee in every video.
How
Oh
much
yeah, I
do they
have
get
my
if you
buy
do
me
the
a
buy me a
coffee.
coffee?
Huh?
How much do they get if you do the buy me a coffee? I understand they get a good chunk of it. YouTube.
No, you
Buy
be
Me a
making
Coffee is free
you.
until you start doing the extra stuff. Um, I don't know what percentage they do on take on sales,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
but they
got
don't take
that.
any of the coffee money. If people buy you a coffee, they don't
I
take
was gonna
anything.
say, yeah, I've seen it. I didn't see any money come out of it yet.
They didn't take any money out of the ones I've received.
Hey Jamaica, just
Age
got to watching two
America.
of your videos. Hey Healy Means is back, y'all. Hi
Duval
guys.
said that she did the T-shirt thing too, and the one place she had came out terrible.
It
That she
depends on
posted
who
on her
you go
page.
with. I
Yeah.
was gonna say there's a company that African Dreaming uses
Hmm.
for their shirts. I think theirs is print on demand. And I think Black's Tropical, I'm not sure if Black's Tropical, they may have bought some. There I think theirs is what started out print on demand, but I think they may have switched to somebody else because I know they will buy some up in advance and sell them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Duval, I'm gonna check your page out
I
and
have
pay
some
more
of mine
attention to your
too.
advertisement and see how it looks, okay? I'll be checking you out to
I
see
have
the
mine that just get made when I'm doing events. I'll have T-shirts,
Yeah.
but
you
I
just
would
do
love to
what now?
have it on my page.
You do what now?
I sell my logo T-shirts at my events and things like that. But I would love to do that on demand. I've seen a lot of people have that added
Yeah.
to the page. It's a nice passive income, and you don't have to store anything. That's
Yeah.
great.
I forget the name of the one that I've seen a lot of people use. Is
Hmm.
it Redbubble? I haven't been impressed with their products, but a lot of people use them.
Okay,
Oh,
I think
check
it's
out.
called Redbubble. But there's another one that's better. The one that African Dreaming uses, and I don't remember the name of it. But you can go to their channel. I think um they have a link on their channel.
Okay.
okay, I'll check it out. I definitely will. Because my stuff is ready. I just need to make that next step, that final step, make that connection.
Hmm.
Because I was gonna do it on my YouTube page, but when I got home today, I was like, "Well, that goes out the window." Ah,
Now,
They're
what was
giving
the
me a
reason for
hard
them?
time about monetization too. So,
What was their reason for demonetizing you?
and they said I needed to verify that I am me, so I need to go through AdSense. I just did that
Oh,
earlier this year. How
oh,
many
I got
times
to
do I
do
need to go
that
through?
too.
I mean, how often do you have to go through AdSense? And they take your monetization down until you go through to prove that you're you. I just did this 3 months ago.
Oh,
I
mm,
did it 3 months ago and did it 2 months ago, 2 months prior to that. So why y'all dropping the ball?
right.
Every time I get to a certain amount of money, I mean, it's the exact same amount of money, they do this
mm.
to keep from paying. It ain't but a couple of
Oh,
cents. It's just 2 pennies. It's just 2 pennies.
They
If that means that much to YouTube,
clowning.
yeah.
They that
If,
stingy? They
if they
stingy
really
with 2 cents?
About 2 cents.
2 cents, if they really
Man.
want that 2 cent, I want them to have it. But
Ooh,
mm,
wait. That's
stop.
what that's why I'm about merchandise.
Yeah.
I want people to have my shirts on and stuff like that versus being monetized. I want to be compensated for my, my time that I'm spending on YouTube, but it just doesn't seem as profitable
It's
unless you
not.
get one of
It's
those
unless
viral
you
videos.
right, unless
Right.
you have a million folks. But
Yeah, I'm
the
trying
thing
to
about
go
listen,
viral on a video.
listen, I did a 20-something minute video, like 22 minutes. They put a 40-something minute ad on my 20-something minute video.
I'll be right back.
What? Yeah.
42 or 43-minute ad on my 20s. I was like, ain't nobody gonna sit and watch this mess. Really?
Right.
A 40 something about that's a movie. They put a movie on my video.
Who
And
did?
YouTube.
two, yes, they did. This is the third time they've done that. And they act like you're doing something against them when you say stop ad or you cut it short. Why
Yeah.
40 something minutes? I'm making helping this person make money. And I'm
Yeah.
not getting 2 nickels.
You
That's
monetized, right?
monetized, but you don't get honey. You don't get the money. Trust me, it's
Well,
pennies.
if they
It's like
making
part of
money,
a
you
penny.
supposed to make money.
You don't make no money.
Oh,
45 minutes, you would think that you would get a nice chunk of change if you actually let that video run. But no, you don't get the money. And look, another thing I didn't realize, like you may be at $70 today, and tomorrow you may drop down to 40. How does that happen?
mm.
If you earn the money, if they doing the money like they do the hours, you're taking money away. So, it's a yo-yo. They're gonna make the money because the big companies are paying them. These people are paying them big bucks. They're giving you a portion of a penny. A portion of a penny. The majority of us, I would say, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So when I came home from church and dinner, and I looked at my phone, I said, "What happened?" I said, "Oh, you know what? They playing. They think people desperate because a lot of folks are desperate. I ain't one of them. No,
I ain't one of them either.
I worked hard to have my money coming in since I was a teenager. Thank God, I don't have to rely on that. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and I'm about to show you how to do it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tia Sunshine, how you doing? I'm sorry, y'all.
It's like,
Hey, she is sunshine. Good evening.
hey.
What you doing?
Yeah, that part right there. And then they want to ask you how they doing. They don't have time to read what I'm gonna write. They ask that question one more time. They're gonna be the rest of their life reading what I'm gonna write
Uh-oh.
For the rest of your life.
because it's not right, and I do stand up for what's right. And so
Oh,
Yeah.
this
they're
person
gonna
is
be
not
reading
right.
for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
The
it's
rest
gonna
of
be
your
wrong.
life.
The internet the internet gonna run out of ink. Okay, if that's possible, it's gonna run out some ink.
She
Cause I
broke the internet. Single-handedly broke
Do
yeah,
the
not look.
internet.
yeah.
Do not hurt your fingers typing all that. Okay.
Don't worry, some gonna be typed, some gonna be voiced. I alternate.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
But look, you won't even have to if you're gonna use your voice, you don't need to type nothing in.
Sometimes you just
No,
want to
you
hit the
need to do
keys.
both.
Oh,
Sometimes you
okay.
just
Make
want to hit the keys and da 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 da
to,
da 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 da
right. To
da
make sure
da.
they got the message, you do
Yeah,
both.
yeah, and then go
Oh
over
my
again.
God.
Don't send it right there. Go back the next and go back in on them some more after you take a break. So yeah, that part right there, y'all. So anyway, I have my Paul Robeson in the yard, and I have it up on top of my deck. Because y'all know I like to try different. I do not like to try. I do grow different ways. Drop seed
Yeah.
in the yard, on the deck, drop it in a seed tray, drop it in a cup. Because I want people to know there's more than one way to garden.
Yeah.
You know, you have people who are just like thinking they got to have all this land or have some dirt to go and drop it. No, get a cup and drop it in there. Let's start off right there. And we'll take it from there. Let
That
the
part.
seedling come up, and then we'll move on from there.
I
You
started
know,
mine in the arrow garden and then I took cuttings off of it. and I've got 4 of them outside in containers now.
See,
And one of them had blooms on it when I left. So, crossing fingers and toes, maybe
yeah.
I'll have some small tomatoes on it when I get home.
When you see the blooms, it takes about 14 to 15 days for the tomato to form and start getting ready for harvest. So, yeah, you should be seeing some green, you know.
Yeah, I'm
I would,
hoping there'll be a little bitty tomato on there when I get home.
yeah, it's probably going to be a lot bigger, a lot more than that when you get home. Because
Well, I'm
they,
hoping the other ones will start to bloom. That's the nice thing about taking cuttings, though, is that the the cuttings were from a plant that was already um
mature.
had a year's growth on it
Hmm.
because I started those last year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So they're mature plants, and so maybe they'll bloom sooner and produce quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably be surprised when you get home. It's hot. I don't know where you are, but it's hot down here.
Yeah, it's hot in Alabama, so I'm hoping that they didn't die while I was gone. I think we might have got a little bit of rain, so I don't know. You know what? It'd be all right. Don't really matter.
They'll bounce back because you haven't been gone long enough on the back because you watered them very well before you left. I know.
I still have the original plant inside, so I can take more cuttings.
Hey, Cassandra.
Hey,
Um,
Cassandra.
Hey,
it's,
Cassandra.
they're
Doing?
in a pot, so they're in a pot. You didn't sit them down like inside of a so like a pan of water so they can wake up.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah. I have for all of my containers, I buy these things. I get a bunch of stuff from Dollar Tree, but I'll get like the plastic plates
Mm-hmm.
um from Dollar Tree. They're shallow, but they hold about a half inch of water or so. So when I do water them, there's a little bit left, and so it can soak that up. And then if I'm gonna be out of town for a day or two, I will make sure I water them really good before I go, and make sure there's some water standing in the bottom, so they'll have something to sustain them. And then there's also some other containers that are about a couple inches tall that I will sit them in. So if it rains, I don't like to leave them in there because I don't want them saturated sitting in water. But if I'm gonna be out of town for a few days and I don't know if it's gonna rain or not, I'll put them in there. But they're high enough up, so um they're not too high, so the water doesn't run off, but they're high enough so they can have about an inch of water um,
Right. Right.
in there. So yeah, I do. I anytime I see a shallow container at a Dollar Tree in any section, I'm picking it up to sit one of my pots on.
Yes. Hello, Albert Miranda.
Hey, Albert Miranda.
Hey, Albert.
I was watching
Okay.
Jamaica. You had videos when she planted some bare root trees today, and somebody in her chat was asking why did she soak the roots. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there who still don't know. A lot of new people know things. That's why we have to keep talking about this. You know, why do you soak the roots when you first get the bare root tree? And she showed how to plant them. Uh, she planted in the
Most
ground.
of them come with directions that tell you to do that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
but some
but if you're
don't.
watching a video and it's not yours, then you don't know. She was just curious as to why she,
Yeah.
you know, um,
Some trees don't come with any directions, no, no instructions. So people do ask, but some of them
and-
come with instructions, and they'll tell you to make sure that the roots are good and wet before
right,
you put a bare root tree in the ground. Um, I have always dug my hole and then fill it with water before I put my
Oh,
tree in the ground, and that allows the water to soak out into the surrounding area to make sure the ground itself is moist before I put my tree in. the ground because I don't want it to get in the ground. And even if it's the roots are moist, you put it in the ground and you put the soil in it, and then the surrounding area is not moist. It will suck the water away from the roots.
Well, she has clay, and she talked about her clay soil. So what she does is with her bare root trees is what I did. I do. She don't put them in the ground first. She because she doesn't want to expose them to whatever's down in it right away. So she puts them in pots.
Yeah,
Then she let them grow there for a while. Then she puts them in the ground, which is a smart thing to do. Uh,
yeah,
I grew it. I grow everything in pots, as y'all know. And
yeah.
my trees are close together, and they grow all into each other. Some people have a problem with the trees being close together and growing into. I
I
don't have
don't.
a problem because guess what? In the forest, when those trees drop the seeds and stuff, they come up, and God ain't saying, "Okay, you go 10 feet down there. You can't grow here."
Well, and that's another
That's
thing too. In forestry, we grow trees close when they're young because
Mhm.
it makes them grow straight.
Yeah,
It growing them close together makes them grow straight. When they start to get bigger and need more space, then we thin them out.
right,
You
right.
when the crowns are touching and you want the crown to develop, then you thin them out so that that crown can develop. But so yeah, there's reasons to grow things close, and there's reasons to spread thin them out. Um, and there there's reason to do it both ways.
you
Well,
don't have no mint, do you? Because you can't
men,
grow no
No,
mint close together.
men gonna
Do
grow
she have
close
some
together
mint?
anyway.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
came over my house and stole some mint.
That
would you
mint
hush?
that mint will take. Oh, I had to remove some mint today because it was sending out them rhizomes, and I have it in like a little herb bed, one of them big Dollar Tree planters, and I have like rosemary in there. I even got a little cherry tomato in there, rosemary, lemon balm, mint, and oregano. And I seen the rhizomes starting to shoot out from the mint. I said, "Oh, you gotta go." I,
Mm-mm.
well,
you
you
had
should
to
have
go.
planted it somewhere else because the mint, the yogi mint, there's a recall on that. So now the mint is beginning to become an issue with pathogens or E. coli or whatever. So I used to give a lot of mint away. I'm not giving it away, and I'm trying to grow as much as I possibly can because I do
Yes,
drink
I
a lot of
am.
mint tea. So you just have to get it under control. Or you put it in a pot.
Mhm.
I put a piece of paper, aluminum foil underneath that pot so it can't go
Yeah,
nowhere.
it said block it off. Yeah,
Block it
but
off.
I had another pot. I just moved it to its own pot
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I knew that it shouldn't have been in there, but I was trying to see if I can get it to yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
working.
you planted it with something else. It was about to kill everything you had in that pot, girl.
And I already have an issue with growing rosemary. I was like, you're not about to choke my rosemary, and my rosemary look good right now.
I cannot grow rosemary.
Oh
I
I
grow
man,
couldn't either. This is my first time growing it really good.
easy peasy. Mine
I
grow into
got
big
one. I'm
bushes.
hoping it'll survive.
I grow
What's the
bushes
trick?
and bushes of rosemary.
Yeah,
That's
tell me
real
the
easy
trick.
to grow.
Because I don't know why it's surviving, but it's in there. That's why I took that mint out. I'm like, yeah, you ain't about to choke out my little rosemary that I got going. I use rosemary in my formulations. I use rosemary to cook. I use the rosemary in my teas. I need that rosemary.
Yeah, yeah.
I use a
Duval said the
lot of
only
rosemary too.
Duval
Yeah.
says the only tree she has is it having ground is her banana tree. Everything else is in pots. Jane Doe said she only grow mint in a container too. Yeah, I know that's right. Mike
Yeah.
said he's killed like 4 rose bushes. Mike, what you doing to your rose bushes?
What you doing to the roses?
What you got against the
Well,
rose
something else
bushes?
killing my roses. So, bug.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little neem oil spray,
Yeah.
with a little dish detergent and water.
I was about to go out there with some cayenne and some water.
That'll work too. That'll work too.
For roses. Now I'm not a big rose grower, but when I lived in South Carolina in an old house, a mill house, and it had some rose bushes around it, and it had some bugs on it. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was, but I was
Wait,
told
I'm
to
having
just make
that.
a solution of soapy water and
Have a good
spray
night,
it
human
down
beings.
really good. Let it sit no more than about 30 minutes to an hour,
Thank you,
and then
Jane
rinse it
Doe.
off.
I'm
You
working on
saw
the
the
picture.
link?
And
I didn't see it.
Okay.
and it supposedly will get most of those bugs off of the roses. But you
Yeah,
just
I don't.
wet it.
It's just been a matter of days. Like I didn't understand how it took all my roses like that.
But
I
yeah,
have about
soapy,
8
just
roses.
plain soapy water is what I
Okay.
was told. But neem would do it too. If you mix neem in, neem would
Yeah,
help for sure.
I
Because
have
neem
some.
helps
I
with a
have
lot
some
of
neem
bugs.
already ready. Actually, I
In the
use neem
third
in
pot.
my
But
Yellow
roses
sticky.
can be sensitive.
They have
So
been in
Hey,
there for 3 years.
if I
Wow.
were you, I maybe would spray it
I need to
in the
try and grow
evening,
some.
hmm
Okay, tell me this. Y'all
and
talking
then
about
in the
all these
morning rinse
rosemaries.
it
I have
off.
issues with rosemary. So how do I start it? Do I put it in the refrigerator first? Do I put it in some do I put it in the oh Lord Jesus. Do I put it in
Wow, 3 years growing, Duval.
the
Go
do I
ahead, Mona.
soak them in water first or do I put them in the paper towel method? How do I get these rosemaries to get started? Because
Where are you getting them from?
broadcasting ain't working.
The
You talking about
rosemary
the seeds or
seeds.
the plant?
Yes.
On my
See the
rosemary
plant.
seeds, I've left them in the refrigerator for a whole year.
You have to cold stratify
I
your
direct some
rosemary seeds.
mine.
I've never
I
had to
don't
do
think
that.
so.
No, you just put them
Oh,
in the.
I don't think you have to. But there
Oh
was
Lord
something
have
else that
mercy.
I had to cross stratify, and I said rosemary. I've had a hard time with. I'm just gonna stick it in
I
there.
can never
So
grow
I
it from
put it in the
seed.
refrigerator, and then I forgot about it. And then I was like, "Oh, let me go and put some of these seeds in the arrow garden," and they germinated.
Wow.
I just put them in some soil and make sure it stays moist, and they pop up.
Really? Because they don't like water. They don't like a
Yeah,
lot of water.
it's not a lot, but I don't let it dry out
Yeah.
when I'm germinating for the germinating
Mhm.
purpose, and I sit them on a
Oh,
heat
okay.
mat, just sitting on a heat mat.
I
Yeah, they
ended up
don't like
with
the
a lot
water.
of
It
rosemary seeds.
germinated in the arrow garden, but it didn't. I was able to harvest off of it once, and then it was like, we don't really like this, and it died.
Oh, they
Direct
are
My
soap.
mom said she
temperament.
Okay, just
direct
keep
sold
doing
her
it, huh?
rosemary seeds too. She just
I'ma
direct
just throw
sold
the
them.
whole pack out there then.
I've done that and it ain't worked for me. I sent me the seed
Oh,
packet and like,
Lord, y'all are throwing a whole package on.
yes,
Look.
they don't work. Listen, I'm talking about over 2 years I've tried to grow rosemary. The one time I had rosemary, I had it outside in front of my house and it got direct sun because it likes sun. But it was there and I had a guy that would come and mulch all the time and it grew great there. But I moved from there and I couldn't dig it up and bring it with me, you know what I mean? So I was so mad about that. So I've been trying to grow it now for 2 years since then, and it does not work at all.
But my
I
rosemary
I
comes back
like Mona.
every year. I have it in a small container. It dies down and it comes back the next year.
Wow.
I mean, it just keeps. You'll look at it and it'll look like it's dead, but it is not. Hold on to it, keep watering it, and it'll come right back.
Mine be dead, dead.
I know mine
Mine
sitting
be
next to the
dead, dead.
strawberries. It's dead, dead.
Be dead twice, huh?
they
Yeah, that part.
don't they don't like sharing space with nobody. They don't like a lot of water, and because
Mine
I
gets like
try to
this big.
study.
It gets really big and really full. You
I
know.
Wow.
had a really nice one last year before last, and I put it in my garden bed. It did fine for a while, and then it was like, nah, don't like it here. Died. Just
And I
died.
would get it from like the W or one of them stores. You know, it'd be looking all good inside the grocery store. Then when you get home, and if I leave it just in that container that it came with from the grocery store, oh, it'll grow. I can keep cutting off of it, cutting off of it. The moment I try and transfer it to a pot, it'd be like, nope, ain't happening.
I just bought a
Serena
new one
Morel, hello,
when
we
I
have
was in
Serena.
Texas, and I put it in a container when I got home. Now I'm afraid I should have left it in the little thing it was in.
Serena Noel is here and says that we are all related since the creation of Adam and Eve and Noah and the flood. Okay, thank
Hey,
you.
Serena.
Hey,
Hey,
Serena.
catch y'all later. Gotta go.
All
All right,
Okay,
right.
I
DP.
did.
thank you for coming.
Peace.
But I have a what is it? What kind of herb is that I have that every year is out there? It doesn't die; it multiplies. I mean, which one is? Oh, my name some herbs. What am I missing?
Parsley.
Oregano, thyme,
Oregano.
cilantro.
Oh, oregano is a straight up ground cover. If you put oregano in the ground, it's gonna take over.
That stuff does
I
not
saw.
die.
It's a
No,
straight up ground cover. If
but
you
it
want a
just
nice
sits
ground cover,
low. I wanted to
you want
get
to
big.
replace your lawn,
Yeah,
plant some oregano out there.
I mean, it's in a pot. It's in a
I
pot,
wanted
and
to
it
get
seeds itself in
big.
the ground. It roots itself in the ground. It will not die.
It's
Still,
in. I think oregano is it's another one of those invasive ones.
I didn't
And
know
it's
that.
funny. I don't have any oregano, but I want
lemon
some.
balm is another
Oregano
one.
is a good
No, bee balm.
it's
Bee
good
balm.
for coughs
Mine didn't come up.
and stuff. It's a
Hey,
good one for
Pam.
cough and cold season.
Okay,
How you
I
doing,
got some
Pam?
bee balm. I just got the bee balm.
Girl, that bee balm I messed around here and just set the cup. I bought some and I set the cup in the same container as I have my pineapple guava and didn't pay it no attention. I looked over there about a month later, that bee balm was peeled. It had rooted itself down into the pot and I couldn't get it out. It
Wow,
was, when I say big, it was about half my body size.
wow.
And I couldn't kill it. Well, I finally got it. I had to go down in there, take the roots, and dig around the plant, and it was just terrible. It was
My
That's
bee
terrible.
what
balm
it was.
died back on its own.
Huh?
It was big and it was big and it grew nice and I had a good harvest off of it and then it just died back on its own. So I don't
I was about to get
it's
a gun and shoot my bee balm. I was so mad with it. I was like, well, what can you do with this stuff? What is it good for anyway? You know,
Oh,
I'm done with this, y'all.
oh, oh, that's cute. Bee balm is good for you. I actually just looked that up because I had purchased
What's
it
that,
from
Felicia?
these girls
Huh?
last week.
What's that?
It's just a
what
washcloth.
are the medicinal
Duval said
properties of the bee balm?
Lemon
she
balm.
got rosemary, oregano, lemon balm, peppermint,
Hey,
sage
container for 3 years.
in the same
Look.
stackable container for 3 years.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Okay.
that too. I got
All
some
that in the same
stackable
container.
containers that I need to put something in.
Hey, Hooking Good
Hey,
Creations.
Tina.
Y'all in them stackable containers. I want one so bad.
Aldi, I got mine from Aldi. Best
Did you?
stackable.
I saw them
Dollar
there.
It
Tree.
Dollar
No,
Tree
I
mine's
got them
broke
at the
and
Dollar Tree. I
fell
didn't like
over.
those.
I got
Oh,
the
Hey,
Dollar Tree
looking
one. It
good.
fell over.
Creations
I
by Tina
lost so many
Tootie. Hey, how
plants.
you doing?
oh, for real? You
From the
Yeah.
stacked
ones
them
from
up
the
too
Dollar
high.
Tree, they're not, I don't
And they
know.
broke. What happened is it cracked and it
They
fell
cracked the
over.
first
So
after the
all you
first
say all these
year.
got some.
Yeah.
Aldi's
You
is
gonna make
nice.
me go to
They
It's
had
August.
deep.
some. My Aldi don't have none no
Yeah,
more.
that's what I want.
No
Some
more.
deep
Oh.
ones.
They
I
they
want
were
some deep
super
ones.
deep. They're sturdy. They lock in place. And I've had some wind, and it looks. My peppers look amazing. I got peppers in there, sage, yarrow. I got like four different peppers. One, two, three,
I'll be right back.
five peppers. I
Okay.
got peppers in there, sage, flowers. Like I love it. It's black. I said
I
I was
wish
going
I
to
had
get
got it when
another.
I saw it. I looked at the price and I was like, I don't know, but it's not as they're not pricey like as
It was
the
12.99. I know. I was psyched up.
but yeah.
I want to get another one. And I listen. I had to go to three different Aldis to find it.
Yeah. That's the thing about them. They have nice stuff, but if you don't get it,
Yep, it's
it's
gone.
gone.
So now you're making me think I need to stop by there tomorrow see if they got another stackable because I may need to get that one.
In fact,
I know they
we
will
might
have it.
stop We might stop here before I leave to see if they have any here.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna look and see, cause that is true. If you don't get it while they got it, it be gone.
Yeah. And I've got some good stuff, garden stuff from Aldi over the years.
Oh yes, my little greenhouses I got from Aldi.
I think I got mine from Aldi too.
Super super nice. My last one I got from Tractor, but the little ones that I have, I got them from Aldi.
Yeah. Where are you, Clever Planner?
In Jersey,
Oh, okay.
and we late getting supplies, so that's why we still had some stuff.
Yeah. Because I was
So
thinking,
when you
man,
coming
it's
to
been
the
a minute
south?
since I saw those at Aldi. So
I need to come to the South. I need to travel. My sister's in North Carolina.
Okay.
where in North Carolina?
She's in Charlotte.
Okay.
And I normally come down and visit her. Normally I go for my birthday. I didn't go for my birthday this year. But I'm gonna see what she's doing for her birthday in July. All right, so I'm at 3 inches and it's starting to
Paint
curl like a
inhaler.
hat.
Okay. Three. Are
Look
you on
up.
the third row?
Damn you.
This is one. Yep.
Are you doing double crochets?
Y'all put
Hmm.
on any weed? Nope.
That's
Should I
probably as
do it?
big as you want it.
Okay.
And so you can just stop. I usually do a chain loop to hang it by
Ah,
so I
okay.
can hang it up. You don't have to. I don't think the patterns actually call for it, but I like to have a little loop, make a little loop of, I don't know, 10 or 15 chains.
I was
Jane
about
Doe,
to
can
Um,
say,
you get
yeah, I'll
that
make
for
a
me?
couple changes. Huh?
so yeah.
I was talking to Jane Doe.
Should I play yarn chicken?
Yep.
I don't have much yarn left of this blue. I'm like, should I put a border on this thing? If
Yeah,
I
why
go three quarters
not?
of the way around
Okay,
and I
thank
don't
you.
have like 10 stitches left and
Hey,
and run
Grumble
out of yarn, I'm
Hudson.
gonna be mad. Actually, I think I have another skein of blue. Maybe I will put a border on it.
Oh, yeah, I got. That's my scissors. Hold on, right back. Let me grab my scissors.
This poor air conditioner sounds like it's about to blow up. Mona, I thought about you today. You won't believe what I had to eat.
Some watermelon.
Nope,
What?
not watermelon. I was like, I should send Mona a picture of this.
Oh,
She
that's
would
a
not.
straw, Mona.
She
Oh,
wouldn't
I'm
Huh?
believe me. You about to
Huh?
be done?
that's
Nah.
pretty.
I still got a long way to go.
That's a
That's
blanket.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
For a baby,
Oh, nice.
it's almost there. I'm like just starting on the other half of it.
Why did I pull it so behind? Um, yeah,
Thank
we
you,
had some crawfish
Tina.
today.
Ah,
They
Did you
busy
hear me,
tonight. Yes,
Mona?
they are.
heard of Mona?
Huh?
You heard
Did you
Felicia?
hear me?
No, I'm reading the chat, trying to make sure I done got rid of folks.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I had crawfish today.
What I
You
miss,
know
my
what? I
the
had
lavender.
crawfish and snow crabs and shrimp.
Hey, growing with Hudson.
Yeah, they busy tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just.
Where you
Oh, did I delete the wrong person?
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, I done banned somebody I ain't had no business banning y'all.
Who'd you ban? Did you ban me? It wasn't me.
I don't know who it was, but I was trying.
Yeah, you don't have to cold stratified mint seeds. They were talking about.
Oh, I banned Serena.
Oh.
I have to
Oh.
go in there. I have to go into whatchamacallit and get her out.
Yeah, you have to go back and add her back.
I
Hey,
gotta go
Royal
on my
Hudson.
phone and do it.
I don't know how to do it. You just go in your settings. I mean community settings,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay,
On YouTube side.
okay.
Yeah, she said you deleted Serena.
Grandma Hudson said she unhid her.
Oh, thank you, Cromwell Hudson.
Yeah. All right, so she cute.
There you go. Yeah.
That was a good idea, the little hook. It made it look
Yeah. So you have
cute.
something to hang it by.
Yes, thank you for that. That was a great idea.
Now there's other patterns for other scrubbies,
Uh-huh.
different types that have different textures, you
Mhm.
know, and stuff, but that's just your basic scrubby.
Yeah, that's super cute though. I just typed in the middle. That's super cute. You know what I was thinking of? Making some flowers to make earrings out of them. Crocheting some flowers
Yeah.
to make some just some earrings out of. Because I've been like on this jewelry kick.
Mama, what fruit you have out there that's ready to be eaten?
Some fruit that I can
Strawberries.
eat right now? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
my
only got
gosh, y'all know what
strawberries
I
too. Who
did?
said strawberries?
I don't.
I
I'm
did.
allergic.
You got
I got
strawberries, huh?
I got strawberries. I
I'm
hope when I get
allergic.
home I have some and the birds didn't eat them all.
Yeah.
Serena, say something. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It jumped when I hit the button for the person that was on top of you. I'm sorry.
She said, I just
I
put
was
it at a
gonna
better
say,
place.
we stopped by a blueberry farm,
Oh.
and I didn't pick, but I did buy some, and so I've been eating blueberries for the last 2 days.
Ooh, that's good.
And they are so good, and it makes me upset because I can't grow blueberries. I
What?
have three, one, two, three blueberry bushes. I have four. One died, um, and I'm upset because my blueberry bushes. I did get some blueberries last year off of
Okay,
one,
she was typing. All right. Do you need something else
but I
to
didn't get any
germinate?
off of the other three last year. And then one of them died this year, and I don't know why.
Oh.
And one of
All
them
right,
is really
Gigi.
struggling. I don't know what's going on with that. The other one has been sitting in a container for this is the third growing season. It's been sitting in that container, and it is not doing anything. It's alive. It's a pretty plant, but it hasn't produced any berries. I'm like, well, okay, fine.
Wow,
I
really? Do
can't
you
produce
have the mate?
blueberries.
You know, they have to have a mate, the proper pollinating person with them.
I
Blueberries?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
supposed to
you
get
have to have the proper one. You just can't stick some blueberry bush with it. You look up blueberry bushes pollinating chart, and it will show you which blueberry bush to pollinate with. What
well,
good?
and I got
Wonder
them
why my
together. I
blueberries ain't
bought
turned
mine
blue.
like that. I bought them in pairs, for that
Oh,
reason.
okay. Well, they say that
Now the
they're
one that I have in the container is a container variety self-pollinating, supposedly, but I went ahead and bought two of them. I bought them in pairs because I know that they can be persnickety. But
For
yeah,
that.
they don't like me. I'm mad about it because
Blueberry
I
stuff
love
holiday.
blueberries. But that's okay. I got some. And the thing of it is I'm not willing to put a lot of time and effort into growing blueberries because I have a friend who has a bunch of them and he has more than he can eat
Mm-hmm.
always. So I just need to go up to his house and get some.
Just
You
keep the
lucky.
soil moist.
Blueberries are the a superfood. The
Mm-hmm.
That's what they
antioxidants alone,
say.
the antioxidants alone is phenomenal on blueberries. You
That's what they
definitely want
say.
blueberries, and the ones that are in the store are not um, good for you. The ones that they have in the store because they've been sprayed with pesticide.
Mm-hmm.
Blueberries, because they are a superfood and they're high in antioxidant, they're high antiviral. They're a really really good fruit, and they're number one on the list on the Dirty Dozen every year. They refuse to let go of blueberries, strawberries, um, corn, of course, uh, when it's grown in a store. They refuse to take it off the Dirty Dozen list. Every year it is sprayed with pesticide, herbicide, everything. A lot of people like, I buy it and they're gonna clean it off, but they are, to be honest with you, they have forever chemicals on them. They are
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they
called
do.
forever chemicals. So if you got somebody that's growing it, you in the money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that's true because, like I said, I I grew up in an area where they farm blueberries, and I know they spray them.
And I don't care how much you say you wash them and soak them, you can't get it off the back because of the skin.
Nope.
It goes
Forever
right through.
chemicals.
It goes right through.
Yep.
Plant some more. You just have to
People like,
keep
oh,
trying. Yup.
I want to
That's
put
what I was
baking
thinking.
soda and
Plant some
vinegar.
more.
It's meant to survive. It's called a forever chemical because it's meant to stop, to bypass all of that so that it can stay blue and you can see it in the store and it's still blue. Shoot, they spray paint cucumbers.
Yep.
No, y'all seen that video?
I didn't see the video. I heard
Yeah,
there's
I
a
saw
video
the
showing
video.
them spray painting the cucumbers. What's the name of that video?
Just go on YouTube, type in spray painted cucumbers. It will come up.
Okay. Okay.
No lie. It's where they harvesting them
I have
from.
wasted an entire pack to get a mint going. But once it did, I easily propagated to lots of plants. I got a bunch of propagated mint out there
Mint.
waiting for it to do its thing. Yup.
I'm trying to propagate this rosemary. I cut the ones off and say if you cut the ones that are about 3 or 4 inches, and you could propagate it from there. So I'm trying to see
I must.
if I can get it. I haven't had success with it. But mint, I have never gone mint from seed. I've always purchased it, and then they just grow so prolific. It's you know.
I know I would shoot myself in the foot if I spent some money on some mint seeds. It's too crazy for me. I mean, I messed around here and thought it would be cute when I was doing more in-ground
Mm-mm.
gardening,
Mm-mm.
and I planted the mint and I planted some green onions in the ground. And I got mint and green onions
Yep.
all over my house, all over the yard. Two acres of green mint and green onions now. When you cut the grass, you smell mint and green onions. That's what you smell when you cut the grass. It's very
Uh,
fragrant. And
you
I
got
tried to
me
put it up.
thinking about that now. I might go out there and sprinkle some onion seeds around my yard and
It'll
just
help with the
see.
pest control. It'll help.
Onions
You know
help.
what?
Yup, onions keep them pests away, honey.
It'll smell
Well,
like it's
onions.
cooking out there.
Yes, I got onions in between everything, and it worked.
Now I did green onions. I did green onions, and now they're just everywhere. My girlfriend
All
had
my
told me,
onions is starting to outgrow, so I need to go and replant some more onions because I got one it's got two bulbs on it like that big, side by side.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I
you
went
know,
to
I
When
did
I
the
was
the
gonna
video.
store.
do a bunch of garlic, I went and bought some garlic,
Did you
and
go to
Oh
Home
and
Depot like I showed? Was it Home Depot or Lowe's? I did the video on. They have a sale for 50% off on the garlic,
yeah,
onions, asparagus.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
and what else I said? It's got they got the any bulbs for flowers and also strawberries.
I
yeah.
like that multi pack of onions that they have. A whole bunch of them onions all in.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, go to the store and
But
buy
I go to the
one.
grocery store. Well, that's what I did. I ended up going to the grocery store and just bought the dollar. It was 99 cents for the green
See,
onions
got a bunch of those. Yeah.
and planted them
Oh,
all over.
last
And
season,
also
tried this year. First
they
tried
had
it, and
potatoes.
then
If you
come
want to grow
up.
some more
Second
potatoes, they
try.
got potatoes
I
for two
had
dollars
Oh,
a
I
piece.
got
seeds
plenty of
with
potatoes. It's sweet potatoes that I'm having a
them
hard
in the
time.
pot.
I've
I had,
transplanted my
I had like 4 rows
this,
there. Okay.
the I grew it and got me some start what do you call them?
Slips.
Slip.
Slips, yes. And I put it in the soil. It did die.
Well,
They
I
died.
did a some sweet potatoes in a box, and I would advise people not to do that because the box
Get wet.
deteriorates and
Mhm.
your potatoes will start going down into the ground if you don't want none in the ground. And like
I put
what
a plastic
happened
bag in
was
between it.
now I have volunteer potatoes coming up in my yard. So it's vining up all through my trees and climbing up the trees. So I was thinking about just cutting the vines down and propagate them to go on
Oh,
and do my potatoes.
can
But
you do
I
that?
don't think I'm
Because
gonna
I
pull it
got
up.
some potato. I do got some potatoes. Those stalks is large. Like they
What
grew
happened?
really tall. So what I did is I planted beans at the bottom so they could swirl around them.
Mike says that we all need to grow food. It's getting bad out here. It seems to be all about the money. And yes,
Yeah.
yes, we just need to keep growing. Yeah, I mean, just I try to drop seeds almost every day.
So tell me if y'all have this issue. I noticed the past couple days I've had because I don't have a like a irrigation system or nothing. I have to get my water from the house, and for some reason, all of a sudden, my water is bubbling. Like
Ooh,
the water in your house. So like when I'm pouring water into the watering can, the water is bubbling like it's soap or something. And I was
ew,
like, when did my water start doing that?
that don't sound good. Hey,
So
Boo,
I'm thinking
I thought
about,
about you the other day. Hadn't seen you.
yeah, I'm thinking
That
about
sounds like you need to talk
Hey,
to
D
somebody.
Mode, I was just talking
the
about you the
water
other day.
company,
How you
right? I'm
doing?
gonna have
Yeah,
them come test my water because something's
yeah.
not right. Like why
It's
my water is bubble? I could show you, like it looked like suds, and I'm like, since when the water come out with
look.
suds?
You don't live in Atlanta, do you?
No, I,
We had the three
I'm in
water main break.
Jersey. Look,
You heard
I'm in
about the three?
Jersey, and something may be going on. We've had issues where the water was bad, and they've had to close schools because the soil was tainted by the builders who were building the schools. And we used to
Mm-hmm.
protest with the
Uh,
water because they was poisoning the
potting plants
kids.
once a week. Okay.
We had two
So that
schools
is
closed down because of that. But I was like, wait, why is my water bubbling? What the heck?
change something in the
Yeah.
water. Yeah, they doing something with that water. That's
Right?
why I have a filter on my water system, and it seems like now that I'm using the filter, the water is not killing my food. They actually really thriving.
Yeah.
So when I run out of rainwater, I can actually get some
From the
regular
same.
water that's not going to kill it. That's not going to dry it out.
Yeah, I capture rain, but then we can go a long time without rain, and so I have to take it from in the house. But I do have for us, I do have water filters. I have one that's supposed to be for your house. I had got it, but I don't know how to put it on. I'm gonna have to find somebody that know how to put it on my system for me.
Yeah.
But I did buy one, a water filter system, but I have to find
Demo.
somebody to put it on.
I done dropped them seeds, them Korean watermelon, like 2 or 3 of them out there.
So,
Yeah,
who
you
is
give
that?
me a lot
Gloria
of
Hutchins said they have changed
good.
something in the water. She says chemicals are there. Yes, I agree 100%.
What
Chemical.
happened?
Gloria Hutchins says that they
Oh,
changed something in the water.
they had to because I've never seen that before. I don't even open my mouth to take a shower. Okay,
Ew, ew.
See,
I
I got a
know what's going on.
filtration system on my house.
Yeah, I need one. I
Yeah,
need
you
to
get
get
your
that.
whole
There's
house.
one you could buy for your shower. Yeah, but I got that.
Yep,
Like I said, that one system that's supposed to be for your whole house. I just got to get
yep.
somebody to put it
I
on
have a
for
whole
me.
system in my house, and then I have another one on my sink
Yeah, I
in
have
the kitchen to
the
where when
container.
the cooking water that water that I
Hmm.
use to cook, it has three filters on that.
I
To
bought that one from the Drew Barrymore ones. I have the picture, and I have the one that's supposed to go on your actual sink. But my sink, they put this little fancy thing on my sink that it's not like the regular size. Where it's supposed to slide on and be a filter for your sink water. So I would have to change my entire faucet in order to get that one on. So I'd rather just have somebody come and put it on the one that brings the water into the house. Period.
growing with Hudson say, my first watermelon showed up today.
Oh.
Moons and stars waiting on it to bloom so I can hand pollinate. You know what? I hand pollinated something off there. I don't know if it's a watermelon or if it's a squash. I think it's a orange. I don't know. Don't get me to telling stories. Somebody sent me a squash seed and I put it out there. And now I got all these zucchinis coming in. Look, I'm dropping zucchini
Ooh.
seeds everywhere.
Did you get some zucchinis?
Yeah, I got some from Sandra Living a Full Life.
You
That
gonna
was
have
the
plenty because
first set.
I'm sending
So
some.
I'm waiting on my next set.
Yep, got some more. If it ain't already there, it's coming.
How you
And
know it's gonna be another set?
because Miss Peach Nut said she was gonna send me some.
Yep.
Oh,
My
all right.
watermelon is good too. Them plants is done popped up. I got some for the wars, and I got my regular ones is just to eat.
I just want to make sure that you plant all them seeds that you get, Mona.
That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting people name on it. I'm gonna start calling that person name, so I'll know who sent me what. Which watermelon
Mike
is
said
it?
I
he's
got
got
your name on the
hundreds of
ones you sent
walking
me.
onions. I want some walking onions. I've heard good things about them.
I
What
got
about those
hundreds
giant
walking
garlics
onions.
everybody
I
talking
love
about?
them.
What the elephant
First,
ear?
Yeah,
a cucumber growing too.
Mine
you
didn't
grow
get
them.
too
Ooh,
big this year. I got some, but they didn't get too big because I think the changing weather caused them to bolt quick. So they went to seed.
what's
Somebody
that?
told me they're not as potent as the regular
Oh no, no,
garlic.
no, they're not. They're not. They're not.
Oh,
They're very mild.
okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the elephant ears are very. You can just eat those. They're very mild.
Go ahead, grow
Gloria
with it.
Hudson said she has her first germinated cucumber growing as well.
I know
Mm-mm.
she said her
I got
watermelon
some
too.
I should have cucumbers when I get home. I should have cucumbers ready to pick because I
Mike
saw
said
some
Steve
babies
Junior
on them.
needs to
Ooh.
get some. He needs to get what?
I saw my zucchini one. I told you only one of them got pollinated. I don't know what the heck is going on the side of my house.
Uh-oh.
Only one. And I took the covering off. You know, you're supposed to protect it till it blooms. So once it bloomed, I took all of the mesh off of it. And I don't
Well,
know. The bees is picking
you,
and choosing where they want to go.
you're gonna have to get with them
Mm.
because they may have come when you had the net on, and then they leave. So now they got to find their way back. You know. So they'll come.
All right. You know what I went and did? I went
He
and
like
grabbed
to
some more
lead,
seeds and dropped some more seeds.
There you go. That's my
right?
girl.
That's what
That's
I
my girl.
do.
Here,
Exactly.
yeah, plant.
Just keep
I'm
dropping
like,
those
okay,
seeds.
I gotta back up.
I'm trying to figure out what to put in the middle of my raised bed where I got the melons. because I know the melons is gonna be take over, but in the middle there's nothing there. I want something in the middle that is not gonna be hard for me to
Kale.
harvest.
Can you still grow kale?
Kale, girl, do
Yep.
you know how to get here?
Uh, I just
But it's
dropped some
gonna be
kale.
shaded. It's gonna be shaded in the
Oh,
up on
under that.
because it's gonna be up under a trellis. It's
If
Oh,
it's
like a
gonna be
hoop
shaded, it'll
trellis,
be okay.
huh?
If it's going to be shaded, it'll be okay. You
It's gonna
created.
be shaded, but it's gonna be hot, heat hot.
but not
Okra.
under direct sun.
The
Oh,
okra.
okra. I just dropped okra too.
All
Okra
right
will go
now.
good in the
Listen,
shade.
I did.
They grow good in the heat.
Yeah, it grows good in the heat. That I
Oh,
know.
okra do?
Yes,
Yeah, okra's a
Hot
yes,
heat
now.
lover.
I heard that
yes.
peppers do, okra do.
Well, I got the peppers out in the open,
Yeah.
What about
and
I
eggplant?
thinking about it's this crow keeps sitting on the top of my house. Like he be wanting me to climb up there and fight him.
no, no, he don't want you to climb up there. My curly kale will survive the heat. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
try some
I
curly
feel like
kale
he
then.
be plotting on my food.
I'm just
Cause
trying
he
to
just
figure
be
out how to
sitting
get
there
the
gawking.
okra if it's gonna be in the inside
My
the
kale,
thing.
I think my kale survived the heat okay. Actually.
Oh, that's good then.
Duval, you don't water your plants if you don't get any rain. She says this heat and no rain have all my plants looking dried up. My cucumber squash, everything bloomed early and stopped.
Um,
Mm.
She need a filter on her water hose.
Serena said, "Which watermelon is an astronaut's favorite moon and
Moon
stars?"
and stars.
Yeah, Mike, I put them green onions out there everywhere. I got them in between the squash, in between the zucchini. I dropped eggplant seeds today too. I didn't realize that the eggplant flower was so pretty.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they're pretty.
Oh my
Eggplant is
goodness!
actually a fun plant. For me, it's a fun plant to grow. I don't eat eggplant.
I
Don't
don't
care
either.
for it.
But I've got
But
five
it's
plants
a
that
beautiful
germinate.
plant. The
Mhm.
flower's pretty. The leaves are pretty. It grows
Yes, the
really
leaves are
nicely, and usually it's a good producer.
okay. I
The
seen
plant
one
itself is
flower on it. I was so excited, huh?
the fruit is beautiful. I love that purple and black with the green
Uh,
top. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love eggplant. They're so pretty, but I don't eat them at all.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
be
I have,
inside
but I
this
don't
year.
just don't care for them.
I'm gonna be making some eggplant parmesan. Thank you very much.
yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna make that. I don't like the seeds, so I understand if you get them young and don't let them get too big, the seeds are not as visible. They're not as
Oh, okay,
prolific. So that's the key. So
okay.
I'm gonna be y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show you making my eggplant parmesan. Eating out of my garden. Doggone it.
Yes,
I
yes,
watch
yes. I love
Kirby
eggplant
Burns.
parm.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
I'm getting
going?
ready to drop. Oh, let me show y'all something. I'll be right
He
there.
comes on live at 10. I used to watch him all the time.
Who is
Huh?
that?
Garden Scott.
Oh yeah,
That's when I first came on. Um,
my Ethiopian kale loved the hundreds last summer.
oh, it did.
Okay,
I
that's what
think
Mike said.
I got some. I think I got some.
So what you gonna put there, Mona?
Some kale. Y'all said do the kale. I think it'd be easier. What's up, Sifton? Hey, Demo.
Hey,
Um,
D Mood.
I'm thinking the kale. I need to look and see if I have the Ethiopian kale because it'd be easier for me to get the leaves off of it. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get in between. I have to show y'all what the bed look like. It's gonna be hard for me to get anything out of there.
But the kale grow tall.
So don't put anything in there.
I want to put something in there. I was thinking about just putting some beans in there and just Let it do its thing in
Let
there.
them go.
Give it the nutrition. Cause that watermelon, I got a lot of watermelon in there on each side.
Ah.
Yeah. But I did put some beans on the outside. Some bush beans.
Okay. Ugh. Oh Lord, have mercy. You know what?
Carrots. Put
What
and
happened?
you know what?
My
Thank
phone getting
you.
ready to die. Let me go get
Thank
my
you.
charger.
All
Let me
right.
see if I can
Sorry
find an
about that.
outlet.
Because you know what? Being that it's real hot, that shade will let the carrots grow. Because
Y'all
you
see
did
that?
send me a bunch of carrots
Oh,
too.
what's that?
You sent me some black
I am
carrots.
sprouting, germinating my beans. I'm gonna plant them out tomorrow. Then I'll be doing some more.
Oh, I
Nice.
ain't even put mine
This
in
is
no
the
thing
this is
like
the
that. I
blue
just
lace
dropped them in the
bush,
soil.
and these are the
Yeah,
garden beans. They're
Oh,
ready to go in.
nice.
yeah. I usually just drop my beans in the soil.
A lot of people do, but I go on here if I'm if it all depends on what I'm going through, and I just like to sometimes germinate them in the house because that's just my
Yeah,
preference.
I do like to germinate things in the house.
Yeah,
It's
it's
satisfying.
and some people are like, why don't you put it in the soil? Because I want to germinate them in the house. That's my choice. You
That's
know,
your
Right.
choice,
and I
I
right?
tell
love
people that's why I
germinating
tell
them.
people do what you want to do. I have bags out there right now that I have to go out and prepare. If I wait till I prepare the bags because they got something else in them, this is ready to go in and grow.
Right.
Versus me waiting to go out there and procrastinate. I got vegetables. You know how you hate to pull your vegetables up and they're still looking good. So in the meantime, this is ready to go on ahead and go in the advanced stage as opposed to be dropping the bean down in there. When I go and go out there, and it'll be like what 2 weeks behind. So that they're ready and they look, this is good germination. Look at here. That's good.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
So I don't feel
So
What
bad
that?
about that. That's her
these
being.
are garden beans, string beans.
Oh,
Hey, Jan.
They're ready to go in.
That's why
How you doing,
I
Jan?
just put a whole bunch around the potato plants. The now one of my potatoes, the purple potatoes that grew, their stalks starting to fall over. Should I trellis them?
What's
I
Your
that?
didn't
purple,
think. Yeah, my purple potatoes. I
what
didn't.
color? The
No, don't
leaves?
worry about it.
Yeah, but it's
Potatoes, you
starting
don't
to
have to
lean
trellis them.
over.
You know what I
Let
did
it
with
lean
mine?
over.
Mine was leaning over and they were getting in the way. So I took a string and went around them and put a
Uh,
pole in the middle, like one of those garden stakes, and just tied it. And they stood straight up.
okay,
You
okay.
feel me? You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey,
Cause
Simple
I
Jane
need them to
Homestead. Did
keep
I
going
see
because
you?
I know they ain't ready.
So you saying I need to put a tomato trellis or something in there with
If they
the
lean,
purple potatoes and vine it around the thing?
You
if
don't
they
have to
look
do
at
it.
lean,
You
that,
don't have
y'all.
Yeah, I see that.
what's
what else
that?
but
The
potatoes.
potatoes?
Boy, I
Those
would love to have
potatoes,
Oh
those.
they got
wow,
Yeah,
roots coming out them thing.
I know.
they ready. Give me those.
Yeah.
Pass them through the stream there.
They Toro.
Yes, they are ready,
Oh,
man.
taro roots.
That's Toro.
No,
Yes.
I would just
Now,
tell
how do you
her if
fix
they're
that?
falling over near your way, you
Yeah.
just take a pole, a stick, or a garden pole.
Yeah, I
Be
got a little
careful when you're
steak.
sticking in the soil. You don't want to bust your potato. And just
Uh
take your string and go around it and tie it tight and pull them. Gonna pull them up.
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Lots of eyes. Yes, it is.
I did that last year. Somebody
I got
says
a
growing
ginger
husband
that's
said
got
roller
eyes.
polies is killing a lot of her plants. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh
I
no.
found one roly poly. I got, you know, I smushed his butt. He was still moving.
What? Ew. Ew.
Yeah, that boy was
Ew.
still moving. So
Y'all saw me last year when I
Mm-mm.
turned the bags over onto a tarp and all those roly polies was in there and I took them out one by one. I said, okay, that side of my garden is really bad because there's
yeah.
a light that shines that way. And there the beetle, the Japanese beetle is attracted to the light. And
Oh,
that's but if you put some mulch down, that will prevent them from getting into the soil and had you
Okay.
in the eggs. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I found one roly poly, but it was on the mint that I got from the nursery. So I got his behind up out of there.
That's what I tell people. You got to be careful when you get this stuff from the nursery. You a lot of stuff
You
you
need
ain't
to
gonna.
isolate your plants, quarantine them.
Yeah, I did. I put it in a pot by itself, and then I checked all of the rest of them because I don't know if y'all saw that video, but when I was getting it, they was growing together. Like literally, I had to break them apart to get the mint that I wanted. And so
Mm.
when I saw that one roller, because I did take them out individually one by one, and the one I saw a roly poly on it, I said, you know what? Then I made sure I took them each out. I soaked them in water and then pulled it back out to see if anything come out of it, Because I was like, we ain't introducing no bugs to my yard. I already got to fight with pests as it is. I ain't
Yep,
introducing no new bugs.
yep.
Yeah, you definitely need to quarantine your
The mint,
plant
right?
new plants when you bring new plants into your space.
Hey, Miss
Yes.
Shirley, OG Gardner.
Hey,
Thank you
Miss
for coming
Shirley,
in.
how you doing?
Hey, Miss
You making
Shirley,
your rounds tonight before you go to bed?
that's what I need to be doing,
I
going to
need a
bed.
greenhouse like that
Morning comes
in my
early.
basement. You got a basement, Mike? We have roly
Hey,
polies
Miss Shirley.
everywhere.
Who got roly polies everywhere?
Mike,
Simple
Mike?
Jan, Simple Jan, Simple Jan Homestead said that.
And going with Hudson.
And Grandma Hudson, yeah. You have to get those what they call spores or something. Nematodes,
Milky spores.
silky
man.
spores. Okay, and put those down. Or put it down.
Okay.
Mike, who was that? Say they planted strawberry seeds. Serena Norell.
Yeah, I planted the seeds. They ain't work for me either. Strawberry
Strawberries.
seeds. Yep, the strawberry seeds, they did not work for me.
I have grown strawberries from seed, but it's hard.
I even threw some in with the regular strawberries that I bought from the store. Think it's gonna help grow some more.
You tried.
He said, nope, just what you got in
The
here. That's all you got.
improviser. Maybe this one will help that one.
But let me tell you, the only thing growing that I've been harvesting is green onions, strawberries, my dill grows really good, and everything else. Well, my lettuce, like all the lettuce is just all type of lettuce is growing really good. I did get some onions because I had planted them last year, and I had a few of the garlics. They didn't get really big though. I had some
I
good
was sleeping,
soil.
woke up, was at Sugar House, listened to the music, and thought I'll stop by. Well, thank you, because that music jamming over there.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, they
sugar's
jamming over
in
there.
the house.
Huh?
The sugar shack is in session tonight.
Yeah, they in session. They didn't drop one
Okay.
live and started another one, and they jamming so doggone hard. I'm over here dropping the doggone song to play.
I heard if
Well,
you have
y'all, I
compost, you'll
played
have
yarn
one of the
chicken and I
lazy boys that
lost.
break down compost. They're talking about roly polies, especially if you use
I
wood
heard
chips.
if you have compost, you
Hey,
have
Texas
I played
Lala.
yarn
one of the
chicken and I
lazy
lost.
boys that breaks
I
compost
ran
down,
out right
especially
here,
if you use wood chips.
and I have a whole nother
But
side
she
Using
said she
milky
used milky
soil
that I
soil
have to
late
do.
this
and
year
it worked great
on
on.
grub.
What kind of milky soil?
Who
Simple
was that?
Jane. Simple Jane
Okay,
Jane has
Simply
milky
Jan, what
soil.
you talking about?
Well,
Break
yeah.
it down for me.
What's
Let me
your recipe?
understand.
Oh, she said I did good on grubs. Milky soil.
Make
What
a
Milky
she do?
milky
Pour
spores
some
milky.
milk
for
on the
grubs.
soil?
She say milky soil.
I think I might have grubs in my apple tree.
You think
Maybe
so?
I think that might be why my apple tree is dying.
So in the roots, down in
I
the
don't know,
roots.
Serena, about them strawberry seeds because I haven't been successful with the seeds.
Simple
Texas
Jane,
Lala there in
tell
the
us
building.
about the
The milky soil.
milky soil.
Milky soil?
That's what
Yeah.
she
Not
said.
milky spores.
She said milky soil
I
and it
thought she was
worked
talking
great.
about milky oats.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to know if you can take some milk and throw it out there and that'll work.
I know that
It
you can use
works
milk on
for
house plants.
spoiled milk. Works for something. Is it powdery mildew?
I think so. Hey, Texas Lala.
So
Somebody was
no,
telling
sorry,
us that
it's
it works
milky
for. I
spores.
think
What's
powdery
milky
mildew.
spore, Jan? I'm trying to learn something
No,
today.
sorry, it's
Day.
milky spore. She said it was milky spore.
Oh,
Spore. S
spore.
P O
Okay.
R E.
So what's the milky spore?
What is that?
That's for grubs.
Oh, okay.
You
I don't
try to
know anything about it other than it's for grubs.
do you
I've never
sprinkle it?
used it, but I know people who have used it and been successful.
Do
I
you
need to
sprinkle it
use
on
it.
you sprinkle it around your soil? Like is it like a powder that you sprinkle on your soil? Or do
Is
you
it
have to
something that I buy? Is it a chemical?
Is it
I mean,
organic?
what
Right.
is it? What is it, Jan? Explain to me what this thing is. Do
I'm
I need
sorry I
to
confused you.
I'm sorry, I confused you. It's okay, but I just need to know what it is because
Be
I
interested.
got them grubs bad. I do.
Right.
I could put a pot down and let it sit there for a while. When I pick it up, there's grubs.
Yeah, I have
And
some
Chinese
grubs in
beetle
my
ate up
soil. It's
my
not bad,
apple
but I do
tree.
have some,
It's a
and I'm
powder. It's
thinking
a
that
powder. It's a powder. You can get
Okay.
at Ace
it's a
Hardware
fungal. It's fungal,
or
right?
Tractor Supply. And let me see. It is. Let me see if it is how to use
It's
it.
some kind of a fungus, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If it's
I'm
a
trying to see how
spore,
to
it's
use it.
definitely got to be a fungus.
That's what I was thinking.
It uses the naturally occurring bacterium. Bacterium.
It's a
Okay.
bacteria.
Hmm.
Okay.
Japanese beetle already eating holes in my plant. Hate them. I'm wondering is that what ate up my cactus?
It could be.
Could
It's
be.
a gradual product that you put on your soil and surrounding garden. Okay.
I might try that because
Okay, I
I
need to
there's
look it up
something for sure is
and
going on with one of my apple trees.
investigate.
It says with the powder you sprinkle about 1 teaspoon of powder every 4 feet in a grid pattern across your lawn. You can use your hands or a lawn and garden dispenser to apply the powder. If you have the granulars, fill a drop spreader with granulates and apply them uniformly over the treatment area. Start at the lawn's border and work your way in. Milky spores spreaders are too light to use with broadcast spreaders.
Okay.
Sounds easy enough and does contain bacterium.
But no chemical.
It doesn't say anything about any chemicals. Nope, 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 nope.
Good, good, good.
It
And
contains.
Okay,
it's at
so how
Tractor
do we get
Supply.
rid of these furry caterpillars?
Let me
Oh,
tell
I
you this
saw
though.
that part.
First of all, it can take up to 2 years before you see a complete result. So I'm just letting y'all know that's
Oh,
very true.
shoot.
That's okay.
Yeah, I guess if you got a lot of them, then yeah, you can wait.
It don't hurt to start working on it now.
Yeah,
You
Well,
know,
if
I
you
can
got something
help
that's
me
eating up
fully
your
protect my
trees,
plants.
you
right.
and you don't treat it 2 years, you still ain't gonna have no trees.
It says to try to water the soil immediately after you apply milky spore, but at least within 24 hours, and apply it right before it's about to rain, and let the rain help the powder soak into the soil, or
Uh,
lightly water the soil yourself. So now you know.
Um, Mona, for those caterpillars, get you some BT.
okay.
But they taking over my yard, and then my neighbor it's a web over there on a tree, and
Got some
I mean,
cocoons.
it's not gonna make no sense to do anything if they not doing anything over there.
Get
It's
you
got
And
some
I want to
cocoons
keep
BT.
them
in it.
out of my yard.
Get you some BT.
No,
Did
they
you hear
say
me?
don't kill them
I got
because
snails.
they eat bugs. It's just the fact that it's scary because if they bite me, I could die. And my
Mm.
baby over here,
Did
and I
you
don't
hear
want
me?
him to go out in the yard,
Did you
Felicia
hear what I
said,
said?
huh?
Did you hear what I said?
You said put some BT down. I
Get you
heard you.
some BT for
B
caterpillars.
mm.
BT for caterpillars. Would need
BT.
more help? No, I don't think so. And just throw it on them. Throw it on there.
You're gonna need a sprayer to spray it.
Oh, that ain't gonna kill the other bugs.
Simply Jen said,
It'll
smashing
kill
mama.
any kind of caterpillar.
Okay,
So it'll kill any kind of caterpillar. BT will kill any kind of caterpillar.
so it won't kill my bees and stuff, right? So all I have
No,
to do is spray
He
my
said,
Jen
grass.
said, get out there and just start smashing them.
that will work too.
Huh?
That will work. Smashing them.
Okay.
No,
Smash 'em.
BT
No,
will
I ain't
not hurt
smashing.
bees.
I've been drowning them though. I've been doing that.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of these insects and stuff got coating on them that keeps you from, you can spray them, but they be
thank you,
protected.
Simply Jane. Thank you. Good night, and we appreciate your input and suggestions.
Yes.
Is she gone?
She said
Okay, y'all. I
she,
need to get
Mike said, don't kill the bees.
glad I was able.
We know
BT
that.
doesn't
Yeah, I'm
kill
glad you
bees.
came by and visited too, Jan. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by.
your help.
BT doesn't kill bees.
Oh, I remember that, Serena. You gave that joke on the Broke Farmers Live.
Sweet dreams, Jan.
Why the gardener hire a plumber to fix the leaks?
To fix the leaks.
Love you too, Jan.
Much love to you too, darling. Take care and thanks for coming by.
Yes, have a good night. Yes, thank you.
Anybody else growing some green beans? How many folks growing green beans?
Me?
Me.
We all need to keep growing them green beans with the potatoes and tomatoes. You know, that's some good eating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is. That so sounds
Green
yes, it
good.
beans,
is.
potatoes, green
Beans,
beans,
greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
tomatoes, beans, greens,
beans,
potatoes,
greens,
tomatoes.
potatoes, tomatoes.
GT Junior grows in Alaska, enjoying the jokes. I'm sure he is.
He
Look,
focused. He focused on them potatoes he got over there.
look, he
I
over
want to
there
still
Those were
planting stuff.
taros,
What's
tell
taro
taros?
roots.
Taro
Oh,
root.
Oh,
It's
what
that's
that?
a
great.
starchy root vegetable.
Oh, okay, it's a root
All
vegetable.
right, good for you, Duval. Duval said she's already harvested her beans. Are you growing some more? Are you
I
planting
What?
have.
succession planting?
Beans, yeah,
Dressing?
use
Yeah,
succession plant beans because you can grow a lot.
I
Yeah.
just succession. I just hope I successfully get some to begin with.
Once they start producing, you're gonna be picking them every single day.
Every day. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
I'm
these
ready.
out. These are gonna go out tomorrow or today. Is it 12? What
Uh-huh.
time is it? Yeah, it's going out today, going out today. And I'm gonna start on some more in about 2 more days. These are all going in one spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crowd them. Crowd plant.
Ah. So you can plant a bunch of them in one spot.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I put some in with the white potatoes. I put some in with
Okay, for
the
those
red
caterpillars.
potatoes.
That's right. That's why I want to get rid of them. Demove.
Yeah, I put them in with my tomatoes.
Oh,
And
Ah.
yeah, so I got on my deck, and I'll do a video on that. I have
Okay.
tomatoes and basil and green beans.
Mm.
And so the other one, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm intercropping.
Yeah, I got
Can't find a way to
basil
put
in
this thing at.
underneath the tomatoes. I definitely got the basil in there, and I got green onions down there. I got some
Okay.
green onions in there too.
GT
I
is
need to
really
throw some
secret
onions
service.
in
And
with my tomatoes.
you know what's funny?
Well,
The nothing messes with the leaves of the tomato plant. And I mean, I'm not
Oh,
speaking it up because I don't want it, but nothing bothers my tomato leaves.
well, you don't pick
Girl,
it
let
up.
me
Girl,
tell
Don't
you
pick
you,
it
you
up.
lucky.
ain't ran across the hornworm
I
yet.
know.
That right.
That's
Don't
why I
pick it
said
up.
I'm not bringing it up to have it, but
That
I'll be
hornworm will take
This
your
baby just
tomatoes out overnight.
that earbud. Ah,
well, and I got them uncovered because they done got all my little pretty flowers on there. My tomatoes is growing. Hmm.
They say, who's that? Chris said, hi, Chris. GT is really secret service for plants with that earbud. Earbud.
Yeah.
Looking like what? The secret service man.
mm, 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 mm,
Now the potatoes at my Lowe's, I told you they had a deal. The potatoes are gonna be wrinkled up and ugly looking, but you can still plant them. Just don't get the ones that smell. They're not gonna be solid, but you can still plant them. They have a little juice left in them. For $2
Yeah.
for a bag, you just have to pick through the bag. I mean the
Yeah,
box.
Duval says she planted them in all her beds and containers just for nutrients.
Yeah, because they deposit nitrogen into the soil.
I got
And
strawberry
Glorilla said
flowers
they
coming up.
planted
Oh,
a
really?
few of
Already?
mine.
You just planted those?
You know what? I got
No, I
go
ain't even
ahead.
released that video yet.
I thought
So
you
how you
planted
know?
them.
But no,
No, that's not a TP, is it? A bean TP?
yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what Mike wanted to know.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, Lee, Mike. Mike said, "I see that GT."
Yeah.
Ah.
I've got peas coming up.
Duval
Um
said she already harvested beans.
um uh pink eye purple hole and lady crumb peas coming up
Oh, you did
from
some purple
last
hair?
year.
Oh,
You
At
have
least I
peas
think
coming
that's
up.
what they are. What you
Now
Wait a
say?
minute. You
you
have
know
peas
that
coming up
bed
from
that I
last
have
year?
Seymour in? Stuff
What
is
you say, Miss Gail?
volunteer. I got a lot of volunteer stuff over there.
You have peas coming up from last year?
Yes. Where they were last year, and I
wow.
didn't pick all of them, and some of them hit the
Oh.
ground. They are sprouted. They were sprouting in my grass, and I was
Mm,
digging them up and putting them back in the garden bed
mm.
Okay, I
I
because
was
I
did
know
from
when they
last year
came up,
too.
I'm like, those are peas. I know what they are. I'm putting them over there.
wow. Okay, that's a good thing.
I got some
Yep.
beans from last year too that I just saw today.
What's
So I'm
that?
I've got
from that.
um mustard greens. Last year I had some mustard green where I must have dropped the seeds in the grass. It popped up. I was like, let me move that and dig it up, move it over to the garden bed.
Yeah, my
That's a-
broccoli does that. Come from the year before. And I just let it
Yeah.
grow till it get big enough, and then I transplant it over in the raised bed.
I got a whole bunch of collard greens out there from the one that went to seed, and before I harvested the seeds, some of them had started opening already, and they've already started popping up. And so I'm like, you know what? If they want to grow now, they can grow now. And if it gets buggy and whatever, I'll pull them out and plant some more because I got tons of seeds. So many seeds.
Anybody growing tomatillos? I've tried
Um,
Not
come
this
up,
year.
but then
I'm
they
not.
too good
Mine
for
didn't come through.
yeah. Mine's it started and it was looking good. Then it was like,
Forget it, huh?
yeah.
Psych, full Jill.
That's what it felt like.
Now Duval said she found beans growing from last
Made
year.
hornworms are no joke. No, they will
Did
eat
you?
your stuff up. You blink your eye and it be gone. They start out real little, and next thing you know, they real big. They can eat up some stuff.
Those like pink eye purple whole peas, they when they start growing, you can pick them at all stages.
Yeah.
Like you can pick them when they're tender and young and eat them, or you can wait until the pea fully forms and then pick them. You can let them dry on the stem and then still pick them and cook them and eat them. So you're not in any rush to harvest them, but if you wait till they dry, some of them will open and hit the ground.
Hmm.
And if they do, you're gonna have some volunteers the next season.
Yeah. I
They're not
think.
my favorite, but I like them. You know, I
Hey,
don't like black eyed
Bayou.
peas, so I don't grow those. But the lady cream peas and the pink eye purple hulls.
Yeah.
I guess the party over there at Miss Bayou, we didn't get invited.
Hey, hey, buy you sugar.
Hey, sugar,
Hey, Bayou.
how you doing, sugar? Sugar, 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 sugar,
Good.
sugar, sugar,
Had me
sugar,
over
sugar,
here
That's
sugar,
just
sugar.
Serena. I'm
rocking.
laughing at
I'm
you.
growing Jamaican and Japanese sweet potatoes. Oh,
Albert
really?
said,
Okay.
"Don't say that."
Who said that? D-Move, where you? D-Move been very quiet. I thought about him. I said, where's D-Move?
So he be in the bushes. Now that we know he's around, he be in the bushes.
Bring him
Okay.
In
out.
the
Bring him out.
bushes.
Mama, she said she loved your hair.
Thank you. Oh, I'm taking it down. That's why it's up there like that. Well, I'm taking it. It's time to wash it.
So
Somebody
look,
I
who
got
all getting those blackberries now? The blackberries should be prolific.
my
Raspberry,
blackberries are done.
mine is
done.
too. Mine's done.
Done.
What
Yep.
do
I was
what do you
wondering, do
mean
I need a
done? I don't
fertilizer
understand
to
that.
start it back up or what? But they look like
Cause
they
they all
done.
had that heat early.
Yep. They
They
I
came
just
fertilizer.
early
had
and
my
they're
frost
done.
date.
Mine don't ever be done. They go all year round.
Your
Oh,
blackberries?
Yes.
where you
Now
My
at,
mine are
daughter
Georgia?
got
wild.
some
Peanut?
too.
You in
Mine are
Georgia?
wild. Mine are not,
No,
you
mine's
know,
are grafted. They're not wild.
mine are wild. And so they're done. Their season
Yeah.
is over.
No, they're not wild, but they're supposed to. They don't go ever go dormant. Like in I get a new flush, well, they're still blooming and producing continuously, and
Well,
then
I
they'll
Uh,
start
left
to.
and came back, and baby, hey, it stopped. It's not doing anything. It's not producing anything.
So, what kind do
now
you
you
have?
talking about blackberries or you talking about mulberries?
Mine's
Blackberry.
mulberries.
Oh, your
She talking about
mulberry.
mulberries.
I done
Yeah.
my second one, Felicia.
Okay.
These are gonna be really cute. I'm gonna
A
put them in a
Your
cute
lot
little,
of
mulberries
my
can produce
a
peppers
little
again,
still
Mona.
bag.
growing from last year. WIG made hot sauce tonight. Oh,
Oh,
mine are just thornless blackberries. Oh,
Yeah, my thorn is yours thornless. Mona, I'm trying to figure out what you have.
yep.
Okay, so they're
Mulberry. I
probably
got black mulberries.
your mulberries may do another flush in August.
Oh, for real?
They may sometimes
Well, I
it
sure
twice a
watered
year.
her down real good yesterday.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, tomorrow is fertilizer day, so everybody gonna get some rabbit poop.
I was gonna
Oh
say,
yeah.
do y'all have your plants on a schedule? Like when y'all water them, when you fertilize them, do y'all keep track
Not
of that?
water. I water when it's dry, and if it
Yeah,
don't rain,
mine are
I
on a
water.
schedule
Yeah.
I
for water
fertilize
and
on the schedule.
fertilizer.
I try to.
My schedule is I do it when I think about it.
You know, evidently you're not growing in grow bags.
Who
See,
I
me?
don't have anything in grow bags.
see, that's why
I
you
don't
can
like
do it.
growing in grow bags.
If you grow in a grow bag, you better think about it every day and go out there and water it.
Oh.
You won't find it. It'll be dry.
Okay, I water
Towers.
most days. Unless it rains, I water most days. And if it's supposed to rain, I definitely water.
Yeah.
The day it's supposed to rain, I always water.
Yep.
And fertilize, I fertilize when I think about it. Um, Sometimes I'll like go, this is looking a little something something. It could use some fertilizer, and I'll fertilize.
My
So
tower and my raised beds need water more.
Bayou Sugar say y'all always invited to the Sugar Shack. I keep y'all VIP section open
Just
with
sugar, sugar,
drinks
sugar,
and
sugar,
food.
sugar.
Oh, I
Sugar
ain't get no
snack.
drink or no food. What happened?
Okay, I
I
don't know.
saw
You want
GT
some
Junior
wings?
over there dancing, y'all. Did y'all see him dancing?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see him in the
He was like
background.
getting it on. I said, "Ooh, look at him."
He either sees something good in the garden or he has something good to eat.
He
Miss
was
Peach
dancing at her
Nut.
birthday party.
Oh,
No,
at
with
her birthday
Peach's
party?
birthday
Oh,
party.
okay.
Yeah.
Miss
Okay.
Peach Nut.
Up there
D
cutting the
Move.
rug.
D Move want to know how's your
I love to
Concord
dance. I'm
grape
just big
going?
now.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. D
Water
Moon
every
want to
day
know
and
what?
fertilize every
There's a
7.
song about that, GT Junior.
They make hot sauces
what
so good. Enjoy.
what you talking about?
Actually, there's a couple songs about that, but we don't want to go there.
Who
Oh,
said that?
okay then.
Who was that?
Ah,
Who said that?
I think Moto Moto
FR.
likes you. I
Her
like
That's
them
volume
funny.
is
He turned
different.
into
I
a
like
nigga.
them junkie.
Oh,
I
I
what?
didn't
think
hear what she said.
Moto likes you.
She said something about you like him Chucky.
I like them big. I like them junkie. That's the song from
She
Oh,
said
it.
okay,
that's the
okay.
song.
Boy, we can't hear
pause.
you.
We gonna pause.
She
I
was
mean, for
singing.
real. What's she drinking? Amanda? What's she drinking?
Right, what
Huh?
you got?
Who is that? We don't know that person. Where Felicia
She
go?
said, I like on
Your voice
me.
sounds different, FR.
It sure do. What you do?
I thought she did that
Nothing.
on purpose.
I did too.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
What? Why we can't hear you? Look, don't have me spraining my ears. I'm too old now. You know, my hearing gonna go out on its own. You don't need no help from you. Turn your volume back up and stop playing.
Oh,
Stop playing
D
now.
Move.
Look, take that filter off.
For real,
Miss
she
Peach
over there
Nut,
playing.
are you reading the chat?
Who?
D Move been asking you questions and you haven't responded at all.
Okay, let me find it. I'm sorry, D. Let me find you.
My chat
The
is
deer
not
is killing
coming.
it. Look, I can send you
Yeah, it's
50 more
coming. I
people.
see it. Huh?
My
Bayou
chat
said
is
she
not
got
coming.
drinks
Mine was
and
slow too.
food.
I'm not getting his
Felicia Mike is
channel
Yeah,
here.
going crazy.
Felicia
That's
Mike
not
is
Felicia
going.
Mike. That's GT Mike. That's not Felicia.
That's yes,
I'm
it
not getting
is. Oh
the
no, that
moon
was Mike
chat
moving
on my
around.
phone. So is he not on? He's on. Does it matter? I'm not getting him over here. I'm not trying to put my
He's
big face in the thing too. The moon,
pull
I
him
got
out
Yeah,
there.
where
We
somebody
did
got
else
D
the
in
Move
here.
come in?
broadcast.
Hmm. I have tons of elderberries. So you said your
So when
chat
will
is
I
not
see
coming.
Elderberry?
Felicia's mic is going crazy.
My
I
mic is
don't
doing
see D
what?
Move either.
Crazy.
Something going on with your mic.
You can't hear me anymore?
You
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 still
far
still
sound like
sound
you.
away.
muffled.
Okay. I don't know what it could be. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, you
Come to
sound
the
like you
light,
in outer space.
Darian. Come to the light.
I'm not getting the chat either. Reason why you over on, I don't know if you at over at Peachnut side. If you at Miss Peachnut side, then
He's not on
that's
my
why you
side.
don't see the chat. You only
No,
see it
he's
on her
not on my
side.
side. No, because I don't see him on my
He might
phone.
be
Is
on
that better?
Felicia's.
He wants to know how's the Concord grape going.
Is that better?
It's going great.
Yes.
That's better.
Did
Yes.
you did
Okay.
you see Dimu, did you see when my grapevine fell over and they had to rig it back up until I can get all this
Oh,
great
what happened? Why
harvested?
everybody blinked out?
I'm sorry.
It
Did y'all
does
see
that every now
everybody
and
blinked
then.
out?
It does it every now and then.
I'm hearing some noise.
That's
That's GT.
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 Mute your mic.
She said mute your mic.
That's GT. He's
He's
He
working.
over
showing
there
me up
shaking
there
Well,
them
doing
I
a
just
record
seeds.
meant
scratch.
while he was moving all around like that. Not,
Yeah, that's I kept saying that was my GT, not Felicia.
But we
Oh, I
still
didn't know
don't
that's
know.
what y'all was talking about. My fault. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
and you didn't hear me say, yeah, he over there shaking shaking the seeds out the pack
right.
and putting it in the ground.
And
We was
Felicia
But
sound
listening
like
to your
Mickey Mouse
whole.
at Disney World.
I missed all of that.
Okay,
Wow.
can y'all hear me now?
see
Yeah,
y'all
that's
Yeah,
Yes, we
better.
can hear you very good, FR.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So to
It's just I
address
think my
the
phone is
move,
about to die.
oh,
to
Well,
address,
did
girl, you
you got
better
it on
plug that phone
charge?
in and keep the party
Was
going,
it
It's
on
Felicia.
plugged
charge?
I
in.
know.
It ain't
It's
about to
plugged
die if you
in.
plugged in.
But look,
What?
Let me see
look.
how far you got, Mona. Oh, that
Oh,
is pretty.
It's nice.
real nice.
That is pretty. That's
How
a
big you
nice
gonna
summer
make it?
blanket.
I can't even get no higher.
How many more rows are you gonna do?
A
Okay,
lot.
we can see
Oh,
the chat now. Okay. What was wrong? I wonder why you couldn't see it before. But
I'm trying to match. Well, see, I did a whole. I still got all this to do.
Uh,
It's gonna be huge.
Duval says it's very nice.
It's gonna
yeah.
It is
last a
very
minute.
nice, and she
It's
makes
Oh,
gonna
there
be
go
big.
D
more
Moo.
of a
She
toddler.
makes big baby blankets.
Brought your
So
pizza
I
back.
was
There
yeah.
go
talking
D
about
Moo.
Felicia voice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, Demu, the grapes are doing fine.
Oh
And
yeah, now you over here.
where?
He
Oh, he's over.
D
I can see
Move
him on my
came over
phone
here to
now.
my side so he could see the chat.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that is funny, Serena.
What did the mushroom say when I was turned down from for a
A
date?
date.
Why don't you want to go out with me?
I'm a fun
I'm a
guy.
fungi. A fungi. Oh,
That's
thanks,
cute.
Jane Doe. I was a
I'm a
Jewish.
fun guy. That's funny.
Yeah, that's it's okay, Demo. We just go everywhere. That's why everybody live, everybody get a little some and go over there and hit everybody thumbs up and all that good stuff.
And
Hmm.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
guys, if I'm not responding to the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll tell you
Don't be
when
Normally I
sorry.
do
We
look
got
at
you.
the
We'll tell you
chat,
what.
but I'm not
when
tonight.
they're talking about you, we gonna tell you.
We'll tell.
I can't see the chat either. I'm working. So yeah.
You never can see the
Ah,
chat. What's
Hey,
that
what
you
you
got?
got, GT? What's that?
What is it?
Pepper?
I had to pick up some stars because
That's
my
okay.
jalapeno's not good, doing good. So no, I don't believe in that. I believe that if you got the
What?
time and the money, I mean, if you got the time, drop the seeds. That's my
Yeah, but
philosophy.
peppers and
But
tomatoes take the
but thank
longest
God
to
for the start,
germinate.
so you don't have to sit there
Thank God.
without.
Exactly.
I
And you ain't
told
got
you
to
Huh?
now.
wait a
You
whole
know
2 weeks for the peppers because they
you
take a
been that
long
rule.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
what
have an indoor
peppers?
garden, so I shouldn't have to struggle with none of that.
It
I
don't
just drop
take
the
a long
seeds,
time if you put in the arrow garden.
and I got the ones that I made myself. So yeah, I could dig it.
I
But no,
think
I
I
got
need to
some
pick some
red
apples.
bell pepper. Bell peppers
Most of
are
the
a
apples
dollar and
has
73
off.
cent here.
I would
So
hurry up and pick
Oh,
them.
wow.
What?
That's
Baby,
nice.
I'll be tearing them apples
I'm
up right
paying
about
about
now.
$4 or $5.
see, and they came two in there. That's why I chose these. But they the red
Okay.
bell pepper.
You know I'm the
Duval, what
queen of
kind of
let's
apples
get it
do
for
you have
free.
before you go pick them apples? What kind of apples are they? Because this is new. If they are Anna apples, I'm trying to think of the other ones that come early. But you need to make sure that those apples are ready to be picked before you just go think you need to pick them. Because certain apples are ready to be harvested at different times of the year. So I would check before I go and just take one off. If it has a soft spot in it, it could have been bitten by something, and
Hmm.
that could have caused it. I would go check.
How long will it be before I get peaches on my peach tree?
It depends on where you
Uh,
live, and it depends on your
how we
grow
gonna answer
zone.
that question?
It depends on your climate. So where you grow zone what?
7B.
You say, wait a minute, did you say before I get peaches on my peach tree or before I can harvest?
Before I
Right,
get
that
peaches
part.
on there.
Harvest?
Before I can see some peaches.
Okay, the question is, how long have you had your tree?
I just bought it this year.
Okay, you have to give it at least up to 2 to 3 years.
Okay. It's like my
You will
apples.
probably see some next year.
Yeah, my apples I had for a year, going over a year now. So I know that takes a while.
Yeah.
So the
Anything
peaches
that's
will,
grafted that you get,
yeah.
grafted trees allow at least 3 years. Now,
Okay.
the circumference of your trunk is going to determine as to whether or not you get your first harvest, you let them stay on there.
Okay.
Because if you
Yeah.
got a trunk that's looking like this, you want that to get thicker and you want your roots to develop. That's more important than getting the fruit. When it
Okay.
gets to looking like this, then yeah, you can talk about keeping the fruit on there. The
Okay.
bigger, the wider the trunk, the better it is as far as your fruit um, production is going to be. You want those
Okay.
roots to get strong.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I
so
will
your
keep
peach
on
tree,
feeding it.
keep on feeding it. That those roots grow. Is it in the ground or in a container?
Container.
Okay, so yeah, it's a
Should I plant flowers or something at the bottom of that, or beans or something like that to keep the root healthy, or no, just let it
the
be?
root's gonna be fine, honey. Especially if it's in a grow bag. The grow bag will air root the air prune those roots so they won't grow outside the bag.
Hmm.
No, you don't have to plant no flower. Just put some mulch around it and keep the mulch away from the trunk, the bottom of the tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no,
Thank you.
no.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Okay, Albert Miranda sifting some soil says, oh, they're telling you they have to go, Mona. You have a good night.
Okay, Albert.
Good
Have a good
night.
night.
Good night, Albert.
Good night,
Thanks for
Albert.
being
All right,
here.
everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you in the YouTube streets. You take care. Sweet dreams.
D Moose said he's got some bell peppers going. Okay.
Okay.
I
On
might
the
have
wall
some
said
bell
they are
pepper out
Anna
there. I don't
apples.
know what I got.
I got all kinds of peppers out there growing. I got some. The stem is all purple and carrying on.
Oh, I got a
Yeah.
purple pepper too. I see. I bought a start that was purple.
Well, I grew my purpose
Oh,
from seed and they're doing just
mine
fine.
came from seed.
Duval, the Anna apple is perfect. It's about time for you to harvest that. I will try one and see how it tastes and go from there. But they are ready to be harvested around this time of the year.
What,
Okay.
you just looked it up,
Ah.
Miguel?
No, I've been growing Anna apples for years.
Mhm.
Oh,
They are ready to be harvested. They're the first of the ones to be harvested around the end of May, June. Yeah. Now, I
that's
didn't,
that's the apples you was looking for perfection, huh?
huh?
That's the apples you was looking for perfection. Rem- rem-
Hey, Janet. Wow, y'all are
you was
up
throwing away
late.
apples
Janet,
because
what you
they
doing
had
up?
Oh,
marks on them, and
Talking about us
yeah,
being
yeah.
up late.
It was
Oh, tell Janet I
at that
apologize
area. I have the
too.
Fuji, the Gala, Anna. I have the columnar, 3 columnar tree, apple trees, all that right there together. So yeah, I was looking for perfection. I stopped doing that when we had the conversation. Yeah, because as long as somebody else say they'll eat them, it's fine. I don't want no beans in my apples. But
Do
Ooh,
are your trees in containers or grow bags?
they're in grow
No,
bags.
Yeah.
we're
And they're
not going
growing.
in
Look,
yet.
they're
Well, you
growing
say
out the bag.
yes.
Big old
Oh,
roots coming out the
they
bag
growing
about
out
this
the bed.
big.
Y'all get
Yeah,
water
growing
and
out the box.
watermelon
Mine growing out the
in it
Growing
bag.
out the
in the
bed.
spring.
That's what happens when you leave them in there too long.
Uh,
So
are you
you
gonna
have an
pot?
option if they're in a container or a grow bag. Every year and a half, you can take them out the bag and trim about a third of the roots away and put them back in the
Ah,
bag. And that
ah,
keeps it small.
okay.
Some people be like, "Oh, you can't plant them too close." You can. You just have to maintain. I
Right.
was looking at my trees when
I
I
like
came home
that.
this evening. My apricot trees are just way up. I'm not going up there getting no fruit. You
Are
know,
apricots always soft?
are they soft? No, they're a little firm. Apricots are
My
firm.
apricots that I bought from Costco, they soft. I
They're
don't
going
like
They
down.
were no
apricots.
good. I hope you didn't get them.
Look at that bug, that's a mosquito. That mug covered up the hole.
Lou, don't let it bite you. They call
Right.
them Dracula mosquitoes.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
got
we got them big
Dracula.
old mosquitoes. Now
No,
we got
apricot.
sunset at 11:24 today.
What? You mean in the
What?
evening?
Sunset at 11:24 today.
PM?
Wow.
PM.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
So what time is gonna get dark?
11 probably 1 o'clock maybe.
Oh
One
wow.
o'clock tonight in the morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It get dark at
And
one
it's
in the
reversed
morning,
in the
and then
wintertime.
it get light at 11 in the morning.
No, and then it gets light at 4:24, something like that.
In the
Oh wow.
afternoon?
No, 4 in
No,
the morning.
in the
Oh,
morning.
Um,
okay.
um, somebody asked you a
Janet want to
question.
know if can the roots escape the grow bag
Yeah,
if
Yep.
it's a cheap grow bag.
yep. I did a
Yep.
video on that, but they'll be okay.
Ow.
What they'll do is
Man.
that taproot is going to go into the ground. It's going to punch through. If you don't keep things trimmed, it's going to punch through, and it's going to look for the water. So it's going to root itself into the ground, and it'll still feed the tree. The tree going to be fine. I'm a living witness. I did the video and show how my trees are doing fine. They're growing close together. Is it the ideal situation? No, because I didn't keep the trim back. But if you keep them trimmed back, they're fine in the grow bag. But it's gonna punch through now after about 3 or 4, 4 or 5. Let me change this. Those apricot trees I bought, those things are about 2 years old. They grow fast. They grew fast. I got those things last year in January, the year and a half old. And I didn't know they were aggressive growers. So, but all my other trees didn't grow that fast. So it's thundering over here, y'all.
Woo, thank you, Jesus.
It's
Mm.
thundering over here. But yeah, they can grow. They'll punch a hole through the grow bag. My elderberry
Are you
trees
done,
punch
GT?
a hole through.
What you talking about?
You was like, thank you, Jesus. Are you? Oh, I thought you was done.
I got these
Shishito.
The Shito
yeah,
peppers.
Shishito.
that word.
The
I got
Shito
the
peppers.
peppers in the
Shishito.
greenhouse. I haven't dropped the video yet, but I got them in the greenhouse, and I got a little
These are
flower
so
thing on them.
cute.
So yeah. It just shocked me. I ain't had a pepper grow outside in years. So
Okay,
yeah.
Timu.
So anyway, fruit trees. Anybody still spraying? Anybody have problems with the plum cuculio? Anybody's trees
Huh?
dropping excessive fruit?
My trees ain't got no fruit yet. I just bought them all.
My trees ain't dropping no fruit either.
What trees are you talking about, Mama?
I got the persimmon tree. I got a nectarine.
Oh.
I have well, my two apples is not gonna do anything, and my
Did you do the scratch test on them or
I
they
got
did?
lemons on my lemon trees though, and I got calamondins
What about your
on my
figs?
calamondin tree, and I think I got some babies on my miwa kumquats as well.
What
And
about your
my
fig tree?
I messed around and moved my pomegranate tree. So I was trying to see if it was gonna do good in that area, if I could put it in the ground over there. I might put it in the ground because I still got it in the pot.
Don't you have a fig tree?
Yeah, that's not do I said I'm not looking for that fig tree to do anything right now.
I mean, is it green? Does it have leaves on it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
out
Okay. I was just asking. Okay.
there. Yeah, Cheryl doing fine.
My fig, my fig tree is looking
When is the
good,
latest I can propagate a low
and
quat
the
tree?
and the figs that I
I'm
propagated
about
are
3 4
still
inches that
alive.
I need to cut off
Okay,
and
good.
make into new tree.
Somebody got a date tree. Chris, you have a date tree?
Oh wow.
Now I want me a date tree, but I think I read something about it that wasn't.
Isn't a date like a palm?
I don't
A
know. Let me
plum
see.
tree
Whatever it is, he said
Palm.
a cat is eating
or a
it.
palm tree? I don't know.
Yeah. I think a date is a palm, isn't it?
Okay, my question is, since we're talking about trees, and I'm my on my mulberry tree, can I do a thing? Can I put that thing on there and graft it?
You can graft it. You can air layer it.
Air
I
layer,
would
I
air
You
mean
layer
talking
it.
about air layering?
air layer. I'm talking about air layer. Put that, cause yeah, cause I want an air layer that because it's got about
Oh.
three big thick sticks branches on it, and I think I can make a tree out of one.
Mm.
Did-
Was
So,
somebody asking the same question, Mona, in the chat?
Robin,
Hmm?
Robin, you asked the question: was a date tree a palm tree?
No, that wasn't me.
That was
Okay.
me.
Yeah,
That
it is. And they're showing how they have bagged all these dates on this palm tree.
Each tree
Now I just
keeps
need to see if
getting
it's going to be
attacked by
conducive to my
Japanese. Yeah.
climate.
Bayou said she wanted to propagate. Is it too late, or what is the latest she can propagate a loquat tree? Said she got
Honey,
a
you
Ooh,
can do it right
grandbaby.
now because I'm going to do mine.
Ooh.
Go on ahead and go
Hey,
for
I
it.
need one. I got 6 cuttings right now by you. Hey, what kind you got? Don't listen to nobody else. Just talk to me, okay? Talk to me. What kind of loquat you got, okay?
I
Huh?
don't know nothing about loquats. What is
I got
Everybody
a
got
I
a
got
loquats?
a
kind of
It's
different
a
look what.
Japanese
lemon,
plum.
a Meyer
I thought
lemon.
you said you had six
I've never
cuttings.
tasted one. I want to taste one.
Oh,
What?
It's
so you
called
want
a
me
Okay.
to send
twat.
you a
I've
copy? I mean,
never seen.
a
I
sample.
think I've seen one once. I'm not even
I
sure
have
that
a
I was.
low plot as well, and it
Does
did
it
You
pretty.
do?
produce?
But
You need to
yeah,
air layer yours, probably, Miss
oh,
Gail.
I'm going to air layer everything in my garden.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
um you
Money.
can talk to me, okay? I say,
All you
Miss
gotta
Gail,
do is let
every
me know when I
time
can
I
pick it
see
up.
you.
No, no,
Let me
no.
know when I can
You see
pick
what I'm
it up.
saying,
I'll be
Miguel?
right there.
I hear you.
I'll be
But
right
I'm
No
there.
fruit,
serious.
no fruit. Okay, mine pretty
oh, wait a
too,
minute.
and
You
no
said
fruit.
something. Now Felicia's saying this too.
Right.
You know, she
Well,
may be a little closer than you do.
yeah, she can get first dibs on it. Yeah, that's Miss, this,
I'm
that's
closer.
FR. Yeah, I'm just saying though, holla at me though.
I'll holler at you. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm going to
Real
air layer.
talk.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll probably get out there and air layer this week. It's real hot out there, but yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of air layering on all my trees.
Oh, Demo
Apricot
said he
tree,
got Chicago Hardy fig that's loaded with fruit.
you
Now
know,
my Celeste fig doesn't put on fruit until late.
who
I
said that?
forgot what I got out there.
It puts on late. Now
What
Ah,
my
does air layer
my
mean?
my
Air layer means you take cut the skin off the tree and you put a hot dog on it and wrap it up in aluminum foil.
not a hot dog.
Not a real hot dog.
Not a hot dog. You don't put a hot dog
But
I
on
they
it.
was
do
about
call
to
it the
say.
hot dog
Call a
method.
hot dog
Wait,
method.
Bayou laughing at you in
I
the
was being
chat.
extra. I was going getting a little bit too far because I haven't done it yet. And
It's just a method of making a limb sprout roots.
right,
So you can
and
cut
make
the
a
limb
tree out of
off
it.
and that limb becomes a new tree.
Yeah.
Starting to load up. I wish
Yvonne
mine
said
would
she got
load up.
leaves and no
This is
fruit.
my first year for my
So yours, so
my
Mona,
fig
yours
tree.
don't have any figs at all.
Huh?
Yours don't have figs yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I
Mine's
don't
gonna have
know.
See,
figs.
I
I've
might
had
not
figs
be
the
feeding
last.
it enough or something. Maybe
I've
I'm gonna
had
feed
figs the
it.
last three
Do I need
years,
What
to
so
is
mine
that,
feed
will
it?
have
DT?
figs.
Is it a heavy
What's
feeder?
that?
a rock. It's a rock 1 inch under
No,
my soil. This is why I
Whoa.
can't plant in ground. 1 inch under my soil. This is what I have, and they
Wow.
all over.
You landed on Plymouth Rock then, didn't
can you send me a
Or did
box of them
Plymouth Rock
rocks,
land on him?
GT?
you? GT?
The stems are
GT.
2 feet long and curved,
Felicia
so
wants a box of those
make the
rocks.
Can
best
you
way
send me a
to
box of
plant.
them rocks?
Uh,
Go ahead and
yeah,
send
but
it
it'll take
to
me
me.
forever to send stuff.
Send one at a time
Like
because it's
for
going to cost
real.
an arm and a leg to send a whole box of rocks.
Yeah, box
No,
of
I just put it in one of those flat rate boxes.
Blood
Oh,
Oh,
slowly
true.
reach to the
They will be
moon.
so mad at you.
That's
Got
true.
one
That's a good
perfect
one.
loquat to eat. Uh-oh.
GT said cake rocks that
Felicia, you went back
Felicia,
into
your
the.
phone messed
You
up
went,
again.
Felicia talking funny again, y'all.
Every time I do that, it does that.
What are you doing?
Mm-mm.
D Moon,
No,
you cut your peach trees all the way down because it's getting attacked by the Japanese bug? Really?
Oh,
wow. Is that better?
yes.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with my phone. It doesn't like for me to change my voice. That's what it is.
Okay,
Your phone's
Duval
trying
says
to
she says
identify you.
Duval says that she has one of her Dorset apples just got leaves. One of her peach trees already produced. I have one. Okay, is that an I or one? One have leaves, no fruit. One have no. One no leaves, nothing. Pomegranate just pretty, no fruit. How old is your
Yeah.
How old is your pomegranate, Duval?
My
I just bought a
pomegranate is
pomegranate
like
this year too.
2 years old now,
I
How
just
old
got
is
my pomegranate
I
this year.
Duval?
think.
My loquat early freeze kill blooms. I got one perfect loquat to eat. Just one. I understand it. I hear you.
I got one peach last year and it wasn't edible. Bugs got it really.
Aw.
But this year my tree is loaded.
Yeah.
Oh.
And people need to understand that about fruit trees. You may, like I just said, I had one flower on my pineapple guava this year, first time flowering. I'm not mad at it because I know that's letting me know and get me prepared to know next year it's going to be loaded.
Hmm.
That's
Right.
what we do.
Exactly.
My peach trees loaded. My plum trees loaded. Pear trees
Wow.
loaded. I mean, all my trees are loaded. All of my citrus is loaded. You know, my grapes are doing great. My muscadines doing great. You know, but you have to keep giving it a chance to establish
Yeah.
itself. It's all about
Right,
the root
right.
system. The root system, the root system. That lets you know it's trying to do something.
Yeah.
Your pump,
Yeah,
your persimmon
exactly.
tree, your persimmon tree is gonna take almost 3 years. By that third year, it's gonna produce, but it may drop some fruit. And the reason why is because it's spitting things out. It can't hold all the fruit. These trees
Right.
are smart. Mine's dropped
Hey,
some
Jones Truth.
yesterday. So
Hey, Jones Truth.
my persimmon tree is loaded, but it took 2.5 years.
Yeah. And that's the way I'm not mad at it. Like even my plum tree bloomed last year. The cold got the bloom, so I got no fruit. It bloomed this year, but I got no fruit. But that tells me that it's getting ready.
It's getting
In
ready.
the
It
next
gives you a
couple of
sign.
years, it's going to produce some fruit. It's going to produce some fruit. It's got to get acclimatized to the area. And this is the natives. This is the Chickasaw plum. So I know it's going to produce eventually.
Yeah,
And it's got to get mature enough. It's got to have the root and the stems got to be strong enough to support that fruit.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It has to be.
That
Listen,
Chickasaw plum,
when
baby.
yep.
when
Well,
my
I
That's that
killed
one.
apricot
my doggone
tree,
loquat.
when
I
my
Huh?
had a
apricot
loquat.
tree
I paid
decides to
$7
produce
for it,
next year, and I know it's gonna
and
produce,
it
I'm
died.
calling all y'all up to come get me
Ah,
some
Huh?
because it's gonna be loaded. It's gonna
Now
be loaded.
glad you
my
didn't pay more than
fig is probably
$7.
going to produce a lot this year because it didn't die back this year. usually it dies back to the ground, and I didn't cut it back. So I'm thinking it might produce a lot this year because it didn't go completely dormant, but it
Can
might
I say,
not. I don't know.
can I say something to D Move? D Move, the bear, you sent me a bear's black, I believe, and it didn't make the freeze. If you have another cutting, can you send it to me and we'll just barter back and forth? Thank you. Anybody else got a bear's black or another fig cutting that they want to get rid of? GT?
I have Celeste. No, does anybody want Celeste fig?
Yeah.
Hey,
GT, what you
I'll
got?
I'll bring you one, Miss Georgia Peanut.
You
I
will?
got
Well,
about 10 different figs at least,
What
trees,
kind?
not
but
one
they're
fig,
cuttings.
not
So
one
I'm
of
trying
them
to grow them up.
anything.
So when you grow them up, I can get a cutting from one of them?
I love
Yeah, I have
muscadine.
10 to 20 fig cuttings
now I
growing
don't
right now. Yep.
understand
Thank you, D-Move.
how are y'all
I want
processing
to know
these
what they
cuttings
are so I can pick.
to send people?
I want to know if there's something in there that I don't have. I know you got some
What you
specialties.
mean?
I don't know,
That
something that's
far?
What
not here.
happened, Serena?
I mean,
You
like
Oh, I was
already know
saying
what
how
I got that
when
some
she
you make a
wants,
of the
so
cutting
I
to
cutting
need to
from
send to
go
them.
on
somebody,
and do the earlier.
how do you prepare it?
My fig is about
How you
4 foot.
prepare your
It's
fig
growing, but
SGT,
no
you the one
flowers
growing them.
yet.
The
Mine too,
cuttings?
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you prepare your cutting if you're gonna send it to someone?
Chris said I
You
got a
don't.
rock
You
garden,
let them
literally.
root their own. That's the way I be getting them. You don't scrape it on the sides. You don't cut them in a diagonal shape. Um, you can, put a little marker and put ground or point down, and that'll let people know where they should stick it in the ground. But other than that, I say that any other method that they want to try, they should do it themselves.
So you
So do
just
you
cut it
use
and
just
send it.
sand or soil or
That's
what?
all you do.
Sand?
Do you put it in sand, soil, or
I People have rooted it, putting it in water. I use Coca Cola and perlite.
oh, okay. But
And
when
you
you
stick it
send it, you
straight
don't
down.
do you put it in water? Do you how do you send it?
You can wet the wow. You can wet a piece of newspaper and wet the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Like grab the newspaper, put it on the bottom of the foot cutting that you actually want to send. Put it in the plastic bag. Put the address on the mail thing, and bam.
Okay.
So you don't
I
even
was
have
just
to write on
wondering.
it then.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
GT, I
Now
was
you, you
you today, fighting all them bugs,
huh?
hit stuff planet.
I ain't hear you.
You
I said I was definitely you today, fighting them bugs to get some more stuff planted today. But Serena said she asked a question about the Dieffenbachia cuttings in water. She said they have roots now, but the stems are 2 feet long and curved. So what's the best way to transplant them?
The what? What she called it? What
She
was
said
that?
it looks like Dieffenbachia.
No,
Dieffenbachia,
I
yeah.
don't even.
Dieffenbachia.
Yeah, that's a.
It's a
I
house
don't even know
plant.
what that word is. I can't spell even
It's
three
D
of those
I
words
E
in the
F
series.
F
I
E
ain't got
N
no help.
C H I
It's
A.
a house plant.
Oh, it's a house plant.
Yeah.
She's asking, do you guys know the best way to transplant them?
D Move, thank you so much. I don't know anything about that. The transplant them?
Yeah,
Transplant them to where?
she didn't
She's
say.
got
Serena, you
roots.
listening?
She's rooted them.
Wait a minute.
So now she needs soil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs some potting soil in a
Yeah,
container.
potting soil.
Yeah. Yeah, just put them in some potting soil and water it. And don't mess up the roots. Make sure you protect the roots and you're good to go.
I
Chris
don't do
said,
house plants
Chris
hardly
said,
at
did you
This
all.
what I
see,
was
So
doing right here, y'all. I
what's
was
that?
digging that out so I could plant these up.
Now, what are those?
What are those?
Raspberry cuttings,
Oh, they gonna
Ooh.
grow all over the place.
bare root.
Uh-oh.
Mona done took me.
He took everybody out.
She took everybody.
Mona, what did we do?
Yeah, so these are just raspberry bare root. I've been having them sit in water.
Yeah.
You can see some of the new root growth right there. The coloration in them,
Yeah.
like it's so bright, but it's white. And so I'm
We
just gonna
see.
plant these up. They got little, see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and these
Yeah.
don't
propagated
spread.
those yourself?
They not
He
Nah,
said
I
threaded.
he
go.
said,
No, I got them from the raspberry and strawberry guy. The same place where I get my strawberries from. He does raspberries and worms. So I
Oh,
hollered at him. So yeah, they look good though.
they
You know,
do. They're gonna grow all over the place. All over
not
the place.
these, not
Really?
these. No, not these.
The rhizomes don't go all over the place.
Not these. There's raspberries that actually do not accumulate as fast, or they don't do it like vigorous like my other raspberries. My other
Mm-hmm.
raspberries, I have to keep those in a 5 gallon bucket and
Mm.
pick them up at the end of the season. Just boom, knock that root down, and if they grow, they just grow. But yeah, I got a couple of them that I have to dig up over there. That's from my neighbor, and I'm gonna take those inside because I want to use the raspberry leaves because I drink tea every day.
yeah,
So
really good.
yeah,
I've never thought about using my raspberry. I got a bunch of them out there too.
Oh yeah,
You
you can
ain't
Um,
all
thought
use
right,
about
Mona, you
using
can take me off the big
raspberries for
screen now.
tea?
no,
yeah.
I don't even think.
Raspberry leaves for tea, yes. We
I
buy
think
we buy the herbal raspberry tea from Wally World.
you got that right. I hadn't thought about it. Let me ask you something,
Look
GT.
at look up
Yours is
the
Are
more
they
beneficial.
thorn or thornless?
the benefits and some of the precautions on raspberry leaf tea
Yeah, the red raspberry.
before you use it. Certain people shouldn't use it.
And
Let me see.
this is a purple variety of raspberry. I cannot remember the name.
Is it the Bristol? But let me ask you, are they thorn or thornless?
These are thornless, but I have some that came back last year. I think those got thorns on
So, listen,
Duval
Chris
said she need a
said that
blackberry cutting.
GT, they say if you see GT get carried off, it's not an eagle, it's a giant mosquito.
them. They are huge,
He been
and
fighting with
they
You
get
something.
me,
swat like you fight with a human being.
huh?
You swat like you fight with a human being. It's like,
Right.
They bugging me. Y'all ever seen that movie Treasures
yeah,
National Treasury with Martin Lawrence?
yeah, yeah.
When he got attacked by the bee or whatever, that was a funny one. Martin is a fool with it. Mona, you can take me off this screen now, though. Yeah,
Got y'all all big up in there. D Moon says he
thank you.
identified the cuttings
Oh yeah,
bottom
yeah, yeah.
being wrapped in newspaper and put in Ziploc bag. Did y'all catch that?
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
What?
you.
D Moon says that he had identified the cuttings bottom, then wrapped in newspaper and put in Ziploc bags.
Yep. Thank
That's
you.
how he does.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've
the
never
red
sent cuttings.
raspberry is an astringent herb. It's energetic as it's an astringent.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful when you propagate
Oh,
Certain
that
people,
thank you.
certain
What?
Thank
people.
you.
What I
Thank
don't.
you.
Hey,
Huh?
somebody said this. They said we didn't have to ask when we needed to take a drink. We drank until we felt something wrong. When we wanted to take a puff or whatever your guilty pleasure, we didn't ask the doctor about that. I'm just saying. Somebody said, and I was like, man, that's so slick.
That was a
So it's a little
comedian.
slick
Was
talk.
wait,
So listen,
that
Duval says
wasn't
she
Cat
needs a
Williams. Who was that?
blackberry cutting.
Yeah, who's giving out the cutting? Somebody was giving it out. I put my name in the bed.
I don't have
Duval
blackberries.
and Miss Robin, I will get you some cuttings.
Ah, thank you,
What?
thank you.
I'm okay. I'm calling you this. I'm calling you this week. This
She said
this
she passing by your house in the morning. So
this
guess
week.
what?
I'm calling you.
I've been giving them away by the three
She
gallon
say
pot
what?
over here
What? She
because I
only two
propagate
hours
them
away.
all
I
the
told you,
time.
if I live 2 hours away from you, I will be at your house every once a month. I'm coming grocery shopping in your yard. Yes, I
Oh my
would.
God.
2 hours? Oh yeah.
I had somebody
Okay.
who was
I
supposed to
would be
come by
there.
yesterday to get these onions. The girls, I said, come on and get them. Because, I got onions all over the place. I need the bag. She didn't call
Yeah.
and say she was coming. Didn't call to say she wasn't coming. So I told her today, I said, I'm getting rid of those onions. I need them. I want the onions.
Well,
I'm
she
giving
need to
her an
come get them
apple
then.
tree. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
What, you giving away apple
Baby.
trees?
I always
Look,
give away trees.
look. See, I told you I would be at her house every
Okay,
month
I'm
So let me
through.
tell y'all. So the
going
raspberry
shopping.
leaf for you guys, the raspberry leaf, just the leaves,
I
it
have apple
it
mix
protects
growing in a
reproductive
container
organs,
though.
balance your
Awesome.
hormones,
I have a purple variety.
prepares the body for
Yeah.
pregnancy, reduce postpartum exhaustion and depression, helps with milk, breast milk production, cleanse the blood, detoxifies the blood. It's anti-inflammatory. Oh, it's an adaptogen. It helps with iron deficiency. I always use it for the iron deficient.
Okay, so how strong do you make it? You use fresh leaves?
But
Yeah.
but if you're reading that, read the precautions on that.
Oh,
Are there any precautions on that listed?
Let me
let's
see.
see.
Cause I'm
There's
looking at my
always some
mulberry. I
side
ain't looking at
effects.
blackberry. I'm looking at mulberry, and that
No, it's
mulberry is
just that
supposed to help me.
raspberry tea can stimulate
Reduce inflammation
labor.
and
And
Yes,
protect
so
it's
the
used to
cells
prepare
from
the body
abundant
for
weight
labor.
loss.
so if you are
Increase fat burning.
prone to early labor, you don't want to drink it because you don't want to go into labor early. So certain people shouldn't drink it or be careful when they're drinking it.
It
I don't know
helps
where you're
prepare
reading.
the body for pregnancy. These are my notes from class.
Okay. But yeah, so that's just one. There's a few of them that do have precautions like that, so that you need to know. Um, if you're pregnant and you are trying to hold on to a pregnancy, you don't want to drink raspberry tea.
Well, that ain't the case over here. So,
Well,
Right.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying before you go out and make something like that, make sure you read the
oh Lord.
precautions. There's not
Okay.
a
I was
lot of
gonna
the
say
herbs
because I
don't
don't have a lot of for red raspberry.
a lot of herbs don't have any kind of precautions listed, but raspberry is one of them that does.
But normally when I have a precaution for pregnancy, I get that comes up first.
Yeah.
My notes. I didn't have that one. Let me see. Because this
Oh,
one says it prepares the body for pregnancy, also helps with postpartum. Well, that's for exhaustion and depression.
so before
And
pregnancy is fine and after pregnancy is fine. But what does it say about during pregnancy?
well, it relieves nausea in pregnant women,
Hey, Indiana
beneficial
Jackson,
in
how you
regulating the
doing? Thanks
menstrual
for coming.
cycle.
Hey, Indiana Jackson.
Hey,
Let
Indiana,
me
how are
check. Let
you?
me Google and see.
But anyway, we're
Thank you,
not giving
Barbara
that
Hart, for
medical
that
advice,
sound.
people. Do your own research.
Absolutely.
Look, I'm over here looking
Always.
too, cause this stuff right here, my mulberry tree, is supposed to help me out big time.
Yeah, mulberry is very healing.
Yeah, the leaves. I'm talking about the leaves. I ain't even talking about the mulberries. The
Yeah.
So
leaves.
it's a blessing that we have
And
these
that's the
plants.
thing. That's the thing. These plants have a
I
lot of
gotta say.
different properties that people don't
Yes.
even know about.
Right.
Like blueberry leaf tea is a good one.
Who?
But it always says to always err
Who?
on the side of caution. Always.
Yes. Yeah, blueberry leaf tea
All these
is a good
blueberries out
one.
here, you think I can take the leaves and make some tea out of?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay,
Cause look,
so the only contraindicators that I have are it says hormone sensitive people with breast cancer, uterine cancers, ovarian cancers, kind of endometriosis or fibroids. They're the only ones who need to take precaution. But also
Okay.
check with your doctor. Always check with your doctor whenever you're introducing yourself to something new. You know that you want to make sure it doesn't contradict with your medication. So I always tell everybody that. But it acts like estrogen. It acts like estrogen.
And
okay.
so
So
I don't take
What acts
any
like estrogen?
raspberry.
raspberry leaf.
I don't take any
I don't want no
any of the
raspberry tea
plant.
then.
No,
that
it's
act
not going
like
to affect you
estrogen.
that same way.
You
It's
just
not
said
going to affect you.
estrogen. That's a bad word for me.
It's not a
You
bad
saying
word for
bad
you.
words to me?
There
It's a
are
bad
mi-
What in
word
the
for
there are,
world?
me.
for instance, vervain.
Oh Lordy.
When you take vervain affects men differently than it affects women. But
Yeah,
it's the same herb.
yeah,
How you know
that's
this
true.
stuff?
Because I'm
Cause
studying what I'm well, number one,
Cause
I'm a
what?
herbalist. I'm a herbalist.
Oh,
I am a
oh.
herbalist. I'm certified in naturopath medicine. I'm studying to get more certifications on it, but I'm saying that there's always, like she said, a contraindicator that tells you that you need to double check to make sure, one, if you are taking medication or anything, you want to make sure that it's not contradicting with anything that you're already taking, even if you're taking
or if you have
herbs.
or if you have a
On
condition
and popping.
that it may
Right,
be a concern with,
right.
you always
Mm-hmm.
check those kinds of things. There's certain herbs that don't have any kind of contraindication,
Yeah,
and for the most part you don't have any problems whatsoever, but every
right.
now and then there's one or two, like sassafras for instance. Sassafras is something that we grew up drinking sassafras tea, but
I
in later
remember
years
that.
they found out that sassafras has maybe been connected with, maybe associated with some gastrointestinal something, like maybe some
Good Lord.
ulcers or bleeding or even cancers. So you have to be careful with how much you drink. The dose makes the poison, right, GT?
You know it.
That's right.
Right. So you have to be careful with how much
Uh
you
oh.
Uh-oh,
You
your
gotta
phone
be
is
careful
on.
with how much.
You turned the robots in the
Oh, she
sky.
sound like Minnie Mouse.
I'm sorry.
She said, I'm
My
sorry.
phone keeps falling down. When it falls
Mona said if she
What you saying?
hears
We
some
don't hear you.
peanut,
We
she
don't
be
hear
at
you.
her
can
house
you hear me
early.
now?
What are you
It's
doing?
this chewing gum mint from Baker Creek right here.
So
Can
So
she
you
you
was
hear
do
me?
it?
talking good. That's when
Okay.
it went out.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
Then
my
I think
phone
do
fell.
your own do
No,
No?
you're not
Come to the
AT&T.
light, Carol Ann. Come to
do your own
the light.
research.
Get closer. Come on, closer. Come on, baby. There you go,
You
sugar.
was
Thanks,
dropping.
Jane
It
Doe,
didn't
for
want to cut you
explaining.
out.
I appreciate that.
It is
My
raining cats
raspberry
and
leaf
Mona,
dogs
you
over here. So,
okay?
Felicia,
hurt
your
It,
plant's
everybody.
it,
going to get some water.
Huh?
It's raining cats and
Can you
dogs
hear
over
me?
here. Yeah, better. A little bit
Yep.
better.
Oh, my
Sound
word.
like
We
you in
getting ready to go on
Alabama.
3 hours, y'all. Guess
No,
what?
we're getting ready
Mona,
to
you
I
go.
gotta
okay?
Whoop whoop.
But you know, we had a good time.
for
Yes,
some
we
reason.
We
did.
had a good time. We gonna
Yeah,
have
I'm
we
some
had
more.
almost finished. Give
we
me
had a
15
good
more
time.
minutes.
Huh?
GT
DT
Jr.
said, "Give him 15 more minutes."
All
At
right.
least.
I was waiting on you because we supposed to been gone an hour ago. But when
Whoa.
you
Yeah, I
came
got
back
these.
home,
I
you
got.
Felicia,
was out working and stuff. I know
Felicia,
you like us to
Yeah.
hang
it's
out with
raining cats and dogs.
when
So I
you
know y'all
working.
getting the weather. So your
Okay.
plant's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be
Appreciate
okay.
you, Mona. So
Oh, I'm
you got
happy to
lightning
see.
and thunder too, Miss Gail?
Lightning, thundering, and raining
What I'm
cats and dogs.
Ooh,
hiding.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love
we're already
that.
getting that too.
pouring.
That
Hiding
means
nothing.
we already got it.
I was
That's
Oh,
gonna
it.
I
say, is
didn't
Yeah,
it
realize
coming
my
here
camera was
next?
off.
yeah.
Look,
It's
paying
pouring
attention.
down right
You
now.
didn't
Look
know your
closely.
camera was off, Mona.
Well, see, I was over here folding clothes, I was doing laundry,
She was
and I
incognito.
forgot. And
I thought
look,
she was focused on that
she's
blanket.
I was doing that too. I
She
just
was
put it
probably doing
aside.
more of that than folding clothes.
Intentions aren't recommended for pregnant women. Period. Okay,
Anybody else gonna do
I
some more
found
potatoes like
passion
Irish
fruit
potatoes?
and
I know we're
my
all doing sweet potatoes.
oh, that's
I
good.
got I got white potatoes.
I
I got
wish you
some
lived near me,
Irish.
Miss Robin. I would give you some. I have a lot of potato slips, sweet potato slips that I need to get
Tea
rid of.
Wow.
about the same.
Dang.
I just dropped potato slips today.
Oh, real.
Now
Yeah,
Yeah,
potatoes, I could grow them all day. It's the sweet potatoes I've been fighting with.
we need to
Oh, I'm
do
I got
trying to
about
make.
potatoes
8 different
year round.
varieties of potatoes outside.
Got.
The purple, the blue, and a whole bunch of other ones.
This
I
I
got
is
wanted
purple,
I
to.
showed
red,
y'all
and
the
white.
bags.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted that bad, real bad too. You have no idea. I went into Lowe's looking for some purple ones, but they weren't looking good. But I got some more Yukon Gold.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
know
got to
what
go
I'm.
to a nursery.
Well, they were selling them
Oh,
at all the
Very
nurseries around here sold out,
important.
except for the big box store, and they're not looking that great. But I still bought
Your
some.
own
I'm still
research.
planning.
That part.
yeah,
That
I
part.
got the little baby ones.
I do
The
potatoes.
fingerlings.
Yeah, them
My
little teeny
uterus
ones.
hurt. Mike,
Mm-hmm.
you don't even have a uterus.
Who? Who she saying don't
Mike
have?
talking
He
about his
put the
uterus.
wrong word in there. That's
He's
all.
still talking about the raspberry.
How you know what Mike got?
Mike ain't
Oh,
got no real uterus.
Mike is a man
How you know what Mike got?
because Mike a man.
I'm
How
not playing
you
with
know
y'all.
what Mike got? He
I'm not
said
playing
his
with y'all
uterus
tonight.
hurts.
He moved, so he's growing white sweet
He's being
potatoes.
funny.
oh
Yeah,
That's
my
He
God.
Duval has
said
Wait,
his
golden
wait.
uterus
He
hurts.
said, "Don't
potatoes
part
growing.
shame
Golden,
me."
Yukon golden.
have mercy, Mike. TMI.
Don't part
That Mike
shame me.
guy.
Mike is something else.
Oh, I forgot to give them their extra.
I wish he'd come and hang out with us. He
He
don't even
might have
have
went
to
and
show
bought
his
him one,
face.
GC.
He can just
Huh?
Selena
come
said
and
it's
hang out.
He
two
might
a
have went and
two
bought him
a.m. in
one.
her area.
What
So
Oh,
the
that's
flavor?
moon is
detachable
raining in
then.
Virginia.
Paint the sun in the
Oh,
wind, the
that's a good one,
sunrise
sweetie.
in the
What
wind blew.
vegetable hurts when you step on it? A corn.
Oh, corn. Yeah.
Raining here in Virginia.
I
Oh,
gotta
it's
get off
raining
of
in
here,
Virginia.
y'all. I'm gonna have
We
to
need
say
some of that
goodnight
rain.
Let me see if
because
it's raining
I gotta
here.
get up too early in the morning.
You think it's time
Felicia,
for
I
you to
hope
go
it's
to
not
sleep,
raining
go
when
and
you
lay it
start
down so
driving.
you can get up?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Miss
Oh,
Georgia
This
Peachnet,
is
what you
what I
say?
do it for.
I told Felicia, I hope it's not raining when she gets up and gets started.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're gonna have a little bit of weather, but I don't think it's gonna be stormy.
D Move says storming in he say Virginia,
in Virginia.
That's not far from me.
raining in Virginia right now. So we getting the same weather. So it's coming from the north end, unless it's traveling south going north.
It's coming from the north. Well, I'm north. Let me see.
It is. I
Well,
mean,
I
it
hope
is
we get a
not.
little bit of
Okay,
water.
I won't. If
It's
you
not
got a
playing
uterus,
out
baby,
there.
you got a uterus. It's okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't water my
Hey,
plants
I
today, so
won't
I'm
do it.
happy.
yeah.
I
I'm
understand.
hoping.
Here.
Yes,
Felicia, somebody's asking for you.
Say what now?
Grandma Hudson says, "Where are you?"
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, that's what my.
North
I thought
Carolina.
about buying some property there, FR.
You should. It's a beautiful place.
It
I
is. It
just
truly
finished
is.
braiding the front of my
I
hair.
love North
Girl,
Carolina.
look at here. I should have been taking my hair down and I stopped. That's why I got it up here like this so I can take it down. I started
But
taking
anyway,
it
I need to get
down.
off of here, so I'm gonna say goodnight, everybody.
Good
It was good
night.
talking
Good
with y'all, and I
night.
Good
will see y'all
night,
in these YouTube streets.
Serena. It
See
says
you in the
Thank you for
Georgia
YouTube
staying the
Peach
three
streets.
says
hours,
Be
something.
FR. Have a
safe.
good one.
Alrighty,
Okay.
bye.
Be
Good
safe,
night.
traveling.
Good night.
Peace.
Let me know y'all made it okay. Hope
Where
you
they
have
made
It's
a
it
not
to
good.
there.
raining here. I'm in the north.
Are you in Georgia? No, she's not in. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, she in Georgia. That's why I said Georgia Peach.
I did ask that question too. And then after I asked it, I was like, I'm glad she didn't hear me.
That's a confusing question there for me. That's all the way live. Yeah.
Hey, look, JT Jr. is from Georgia.
Yeah. But
He's
he's
in
in Alaska.
Alaska.
He got lost. He was trying to
We
find
giving
his way home
GP
from
a
a
few
date.
more
He's
Ended
minutes,
up
trying
in
to
Serena.
find
Alaska.
his way back, huh?
We're supposed to be at home
He
all
dropped
week.
some
I
seeds
haven't.
that something
It
came
hasn't
behind and ate
rained
them.
in about
He
3 days.
made he made
Good.
a wrong turn.
It rains some because
He
I've
was
been
trying.
using my
It wasn't the.
rainwater.
It wasn't the yellow brick road. He was dropping seeds, and they didn't. He couldn't find them.
As the
Yep.
weather got colder and colder.
Good night, babies. Good night.
Ooh.
Oh, I got to turn off the light. I mean the fan. Yeah,
Let
my
me see
chicken's
you,
about to go to
chickadee
sleep.
chickadees.
Duval, where
Um,
are you? Have a
hold on.
blessed night, Felicia.
The chickadees, are they sleeping?
The ball is
Not yet.
in Florida.
Duval is
That good
where?
old state,
Where's
Oh, yeah,
Duval?
she's in Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
Florida. Oh, look at them.
Oh, look at the
Look
cute
at
little
them.
thing.
They
No
wide woke.
person.
Yeah, they woke because he making all that noise. I'm surprised they tell him to be quiet. Oh, he dropped off.
Lost.
Yes. Um,
Mona sleepy.
they're getting rain in North
Oh yeah,
Carolina now, Big Blue
definitely.
say.
Okay, so y'all, the rain is moving up my way.
Yep. So it's coming from here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Dale. He has them in a dog too.
Uh,
Yes, I do. They still got room.
He
Look.
said it get dark there. What you say, 11:30, 11:15? A GT, I mean, G. Grover Hudson asked, what time does it
What
get
time is
dark
it?
here?
Tonight it'll be 11:24. Yeah,
Emo
eleven
said
twenty
his
four.
dad said they getting rain in North Carolina.
So
Mm-hmm.
all
I think
y'all gonna get is 4 hours of darkness.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me go outside and let y'all see how dark. Good night, baby.
It's probably not dark. Probably
uh,
looking like 8 o'clock here, like it was at 8 o'clock here.
My daddy said
right.
they
Look at that, I'm
getting
seeing too much
rain in
doggone
North
sunlight.
Carolina.
That ain't dark.
That's 11.
Wow.
It's 11:08 right now.
And
Wow,
that's the
that's
garden.
nighttime for you?
Yeah.
I would never
Uh,
leave the garden if it looked like that over
Oh
here.
my, okay.
Look,
I
you
Because
know, in
work
the
like
Midnight
daytime,
so
hours?
it's
much though.
that's
That's
why
what
he
it
be
is,
working
Miss
so
Gail.
hard.
what?
It's
Oh,
like you don't even know when to sleep.
right.
What you say,
I
GT?
work a lot, so I can't be in the garden like I want to. I got two jobs. I can't.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
boy.
yeah.
I want to retire when I'm 55, so I got to
Okay.
Well,
work and
that's
work
the
and work.
idea. I was gonna say, being a retired person, I would be out there all day and night.
Yes. That's his plan. That's his ultimate
I would
plan.
actually get something done.
That is
Yeah, y'all
nice.
don't help me. I planted potatoes today because of y'all. I was able to
Mhm.
clean out half of my corner right here because of
Wow.
y'all. I found my toro
Yay.
roots that I was looking for.
Okay.
I
Ah.
planted some raspberries. I've done a lot since I've been online with y'all. So y'all
See
really
that?
helped
We
me
good
out.
for
I
something.
planted those
Hey,
mints as
hey, hey.
well. I
Okay,
You
dropped some
planted
more
okay.
mint too?
beans. Y'all helped me out.
What
Good
kind
For
of
for
real,
mint you
for
something.
real.
plant?
Good for something.
That's the chewing gum mint from Baker Creek.
Oh
So you just put it
wow.
in your mouth
You
and
do be
start
having
chewing
some
it.
rare seeds.
You just
Yeah.
put it in your
But
mouth and
those
start
were plants that I got from them. Ma'am,
you just put it in your mouth and start chewing it. You just chew it.
there's some old regular mint. That look like advertisement or some marketing. It looked like the same mint I done bought before. Don't nothing seem special about it. For real, for real.
Oh Lord. Oh
He said
Lord.
it's just regular mint. Mona, remember I did the mint last week? I said if it's just say mint, it's common mint. It's normally spearmint. That's what
Right.
it is.
So
She be
Tara is an
dropping
elephant
gems,
ear?
y'all, when she go live. Y'all
Huh?
might want to check her out.
Who?
When she go live on what was that?
Thursdays.
Thursday night. When
Mm-hmm.
she,
At
Okay.
it's like
9.
she give a
Who y'all
class,
talking about, Robin?
literally give a class
Uh-huh.
on herbs.
Yeah. I pick a herb. And actually I'm gonna do part 2 of mint this week because there was so much. I last week I taught them, I said, do you know that they use mint to change the color of the clouds in the sky? People were like, yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
use
blew me
mint.
away. Yeah,
And
look
if
at how he looking.
and if it's hot, 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 they can also use mint. It's methone and menthol in mint, and that's what they use. They also use it if it's too hot. They can cool off the temperature too.
Oh yeah, I know they've
With
been doing something with that.
extracting that, yeah, from mint.
Do
Hmm.
do y'all
I
I
use
use
said,
green
look it up.
alcohol when y'all get bit on your arms and stuff?
Yep,
yep,
I do.
Yes.
yep,
Okay. I remember my grandmama showed me that.
Yeah, I used to bathe
yep.
in green alcohol.
Hazel,
That's probably
hazel,
why I ain't
witch
got none
hazel,
now. I
green
need to go get some
alcohol,
more.
all that good stuff.
I
Get you
planted
some
indoor
planting out your
elephant
yard.
ears.
Some plants
Head
out the yard.
bombing. I'm going
It's
to
called
say goodnight. Good
plantain.
night,
It's a
Duval.
herb.
We all getting ready to say
Good
goodnight
night,
because look,
Duval.
You know
Listen,
you
we'll be
could use
talking.
basil.
you see my
Basil
eyes.
is
I
even
ain't rocking,
stronger.
but yeah.
You can use basil for bug bites.
Oh, I'll be out there taking all my basil. I'll be bug bites
Taro
out there
is
all
an
the time.
Tincture
elephant
it.
ear. You know that?
Tincture it so you'll have it. Tincture it.
Okay. Well, I have to find out how to do that from you.
Okay, I
GT.
got you.
Did you see what Demu said?
What's
He
that?
said Taro is the elephant ear.
He said he planted either.
Is he telling me or asking me? Because if he telling me,
Is it an
It
elephant ear?
is more like of a statement. Taro is elephant ears.
oh, I didn't know. All I know it was I heard yeah, I didn't know it was elephant ear, but they sell them for like $2. I got like 8 bulbs on them. They
So you
nice.
can't. So you can't
Serena,
eat it.
it could be the same one. It
You
could be the
can't
same
eat it.
pest.
Yeah, you can.
Or you can eat the elephant ear.
Demu, her channel is the Glamour Planner.
And they look good, y'all.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do look real
How
good.
they taste?
It probably
Taro.
taste plain.
Yeah, it's a ground root, right? Yeah.
I didn't know
Anybody
you.
ate them in the chat,
It's like brown.
ma'am?
I have hosta.
I didn't know you could eat the root of an elephant ear. I didn't know you
Yeah,
could
because
eat
I
the
thought
root.
that plant was toxic.
Is
I
that
thought
the
somebody look it up. Okay, look up taro root. That's all we got to do. We got
T
Google
right?
on our
Like I
Elephant
side.
did my
ear.
mulberry
Elephant
tree,
ear.
my
I don't know about
mulberry
no
lady
root.
just now.
How you spell it? Toro.
T.
Taro.
Yes.
No, elephant ear and taro root is the same.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I'm talking about elephant ear. Elephant ear, the plant that's outside. It's a flower.
Yeah, this is something you can eat.
Yeah,
It
taro is
looks like
something
a
you eat.
potato.
Elephant is
Here
different.
is a root vegetable.
Right.
Is most widely cultivated species of several plants in the family, Acacia, that are used as a vegetable for their
Tastes almost like a sweet potato.
what?
Oh,
C
like a
O
sweet
R
potato.
M S. I don't know what you're
What
Ah.
you
trying to say.
say, Miss Gail?
Tastes like a sweet potato and it has a light, slightly
Thank you,
sweet
Jane
and
Doe.
nutty flavor. It goes well with milk, sugar, and black tea.
Adimu
I don't
said the
need no
same
more
thing. It tastes
sugar.
like a
I'm
nut,
already
sweet potato.
overweight. But can you eat the leaves too?
Yep.
I'm looking to see.
Serena, I answered your question about the hosta already. It is probably the same pest that's eating. If you have pests that are eating your hostas, just because the holes are different. Normally, if it's one pest, the holes are all the same size. That's the same thing happened with my roses. But now, if you got more than one type of pest that's eating on your plants, then yeah, there's going to be different size holes on your plants. The
It's a
key
high
is
level in vitamin C, vitamin B6, and vitamin
mm,
E, and also maintain a healthy immune system and may eliminate free radicals.
I need to get that. That's
It
taro
says
root.
good carbohydrate.
I need to get that. I need to get that because the fact that it has vitamin B's in there is already a plus.
I got this from the Asian market.
Yeah, listen, the
It
Asian
say
market
this
or the
cleans
African
the
market,
digestive
listen, I'll
system.
be all up. They
They
had
say the
genuine
benefits of
sour
those
sop.
suffering from digestive
I was in
issues.
heaven.
Since taro root is an excellent source of dietary fiber, it adds bulk to stool.
Demo, yes, I'm the glamour planner.
Stool can pass quickly through the digestive system.
So you can eat
Cassandra
the leaves,
South
but you
Fulton
can't eat
Garden.
them raw. They're
Hey,
poisonous. You have to
Cassandra.
cook them.
She
You
So
have
said,
to
you
cook
are the
them.
glamour planner?
Yeah,
huh?
she's the glamour planner.
Yes.
Why you got nothing on that letting us know that you do herbs and stuff?
She did.
It's all
When
over my channel. Where you
when Broke
Oh
introduced her,
man.
he said she was a herbalist. When
Yes,
I
and
know
Broke
and
that
brought
she
part
said
now.
and then she popped up talking about, but I've been following Simpsons and so on. What you been following? What? Okay. Well, look, I got a herbalist on my side that follows me. Look, you coming up over here. Look. Yeah. How
Mother
about
know I
that?
was stalking her channel.
So you've been stalking her channel.
Cause she crochets, so I need my peoples that they got all different kind of talents. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So she
Yes,
don't
because
just
she got all
garden, but
kinds of
she
talents. She's
crochet
a
too.
herbalist and she crochets and she makes jewelry and she sells jewelry. Look,
Wow.
yeah,
We be multitasking,
look, yeah.
right, Miss Georgia Peach Nut?
Thanks for
I
the
know
Yes,
you be
ma'am.
admin.
multitasking over there.
I always do.
See,
It's
too
hard for me
fly
to
for
sit
that.
still. It's
Yeah.
hard
Ah,
for me
you
to
said
sit
you
still.
retired,
Link.
I am very
Oh, you want
retired.
the
Thank
link?
you, Jesus.
Okay, okay.
Mona
I'm
too.
just now seeing that D Mood. I'm gonna put it up there.
What is it?
D Mood wanna come talk. He
Oh.
look. Wait a minute. Did he want to come? You wanted to come up, or you wanted to put the link of what was you asking? You look asking for
I
the
answered
glamour
it. I
planners
answered
link.
Serena's question twice, actually.
Look like cassava.
Yeah, it does.
You eat young leaves. Yes, eat the young leaves.
But you can't eat the leaves on this one uncooked because it's poisonous to humans. So you
I
have
was
to
gonna
cook the
say
You
that
leaves.
can eat
reminds me of
young shoots
pokeweed, where
of
you can't eat that, right?
Mona.
Right.
Put the link.
I think that was earlier. I think Jane Doe had already put my a link, Mona. I think she did it twice.
Post link. Yes, come up. Okay.
Oh.
I think I can do it on here. Let's see. Let's
You
try
have
it.
to type it in the chat, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. I got
Hmm.
this.
I know you do.
Yo, I think they gonna want me to have surgery on my neck.
Uh
What?
oh. Really?
I don't want to. I don't listen. I For the most part, there's for most things, you try and do to heal yourself. I had got hurt at Target. The
Mm.
bookshelf fell on me.
No.
Yeah.
Were you working there?
Uh-uh. I was a customer.
Mm. I'm your sister. Don't forget that now, okay?
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
But my neck is. Ugh, I just feel like it's getting
Welcome
worse.
to the stage.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
Good
D
night.
Lou.
Hey, D Moon,
Hey
how
there,
you
Demu.
doing?
How y'all doing?
All
Good.
right,
How are
how
you?
you doing? Good to
Doing
see
well. How about
you.
yourself?
I'm
I
all
haven't
right.
seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah,
And
he
so
been
to answer your
good.
question, Miss Mona, I have not been lurking. I just been off YouTube. I just not been on YouTube.
Yeah, you said that the
And
last
people can
time.
do
I'm
that.
just
It's a
taking a
good
break
thing.
from YouTube.
It's a good
Sometimes
thing.
you need a break.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad when you come and hang out with me.
Oh, yes, all time, all time. But a quick one for GT. Taro is, it's edible. So what happens is when it grows, it looks like elephant plant. That's how the leaves come. It's huge.
Okay.
Same same thing with Edo. The difference between taro and Edo, taro is a little bit longer and Edo is compact. So I'm growing Edo, but if you see both of them, unless you dig them up, you wouldn't know what the difference is. So
Oh,
what?
that's not good because elephant is poisonous.
No, 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 no. What I mean by that, let me clarify myself. What I mean by
Oh,
that is, if you're growing Edo and taro, you won't know the difference until you
oh,
harvest it, meaning you dig it up.
okay, okay.
Now, as far as what you guys already said, there is one that is poisonous. And what you got to do is you got to look at the base of it. If it's red or black, it ain't good for you.
Mm,
The base of the root needs to be green. The reason why I like it, and I'm like with GT, I found it at the Asian market
yeah.
because I was trying to find a substitute for white potato. I do not eat white potato because it's not good for you.
Okay.
Um, so the substitute for that is I grow Edo and I eat that. The other thing that you asked GT was about the leaf. Yes, you can eat the leaf, but you want to eat the young leaf. When the leaf is coming out, it's curled up. That's when you want to harvest it.
That's what Georgia
Before
Peach Nut said.
before it spreads out, when it's curled up, you go ahead and cut it up. You can cook it like greens. Just boil it, saute it, fry it, stir fry, whatever you want to do with it. So that's what my little fat fingers. I don't type as fast as the rest of y'all, so I rather say what I got to say real quick. But no, Edo is good. It has a sweet, nutty taste to it. It is. I mean, it is very good. I mean, I have planted it for 2 years before I started eating it. The reason why I was planting it, which I'm ashamed to say it now, but I was planting it for the effect of beautification. It looks nice. It has this big old leaf. And then I got in, and then Fifi got on me and like, why are you planting stuff in your yard for looks and not eating? And I got real
Mm.
smart and said, you know what? Let me start planting. Like I
Makes
have
sense.
horseradish. I planted horseradish in 2015. I planted a little stick, maybe about this size.
Hmm.
And now I have a huge patch, but I have to keep it contained because it's invasive.
Very invasive.
Okay,
Oh, thank you
I'm
for
glad you
telling me
told
that
me because I'm
because
getting
I
ready to
got one.
plant one.
I want to grow the horseradish.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my
But I
nurse
tell
to
you what,
grab it.
I tell
So
you
do
Listen.
what,
I need to put it in a big pot or a little pot?
you could right, you can put it in a big pot, but I just leave mine in the ground because I got it contained.
Okay.
And I don't even use
That horseradish, the truth.
I don't even use the root. The root is what most people use, but I
Okay.
use the leaves, and you
Uh,
still get the same effect. That leaf is fire.
really?
What?
What?
I'm ready to go drop that
Uh,
thing
I
tomorrow.
wait. I got it sitting in the fridge. I rooted it, and I was like, I'm about to plant this bad boy.
Just dig it.
Thanks for.
Just put it in. Just put it in the ground. Put it maybe like well. Let me tell you how far down I went. I went about 2 inches down, not real deep, and
Uh,
covered it over. And I just left it alone and left it by itself. I didn't water it. I don't do nothing to it. It is
what?
self-contained. It just do its own thing. All I do every year is just cover it over with leaves. And what happens is it acts as a mulch and it gets its own water
Wow. Because that
because
horseradish is powerful, honey.
what it comes from, it sucks up a lot of minerals. Its roots goes deep.
Hmm.
So that's why they say you're supposed to harvest it to try to slow down the invasiveness of it. But
Oh,
I don't. I just leave it alone. And whenever I need it, I
it's
go out there
hard
and
to
just cut
find
leaves.
in a grocery store. That's why I wanted to grow it. It's
And
hard
what
to
happened
find.
was I found it in Whole Foods.
I
But
think
like
I
I
got
said,
mine from Whole Foods.
I got this. I've had this since 2015. So I've had my
Oh,
plant
okay.
now going on 11 years.
Wow.
And the reason why I got a horseradish was because I was making a cider. So I was making
Yeah.
Right.
horseradish,
That's
ginger,
what
and
I
all
got
this stuff.
mine for.
Yeah.
That's
And so,
my number one. That's my number one seller. It's my fire
But
cider.
the thing is, the horseradish, it had someone had gave me a piece to do some fire cider to make
Uh-huh.
fire cider with. Hey, Miss T, good
Right.
morning. And
Hey,
but
Miss T.
there's roots and stuff is coming out, so I'm like, no, I'm ready to put this in some soil.
That
Look,
bad boy is hard to find. So yes, put that in some
Okay.
soil.
Yeah, I'm going and do
Hey,
that
Mike, you're
thing
right.
first
You're
thing.
right, Mike. It's my garden, and if I want to plant pretty things, I do that.
You sure can.
So
But
is horseradish pretty? Can I put that
it,
out in my front yard?
it is solid green, and you know what? I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, so I need to go around my yard and show what's going on because I got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Show us that horseradish.
I will show you the horseradish. I'll do a video. I don't, I normally don't do videos when people request it, but I'll do one and show you what the horseradish look like.
Good.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Right?
Yeah, because it's and it's packed with chlorophyll and vitamins because it's in the ground, so the leaves is really really dark green. And
Yeah. It's
yeah,
like dandelion. It pulls nutrients from
right
where,
from the
like
ground.
burdock root. Yes,
Right,
like it pulls nutrients way, and you're not supposed to harvest it out of season either.
right, right. But I have my Edo growing right beside my horseradish. And the thing
Oh,
about it is you don't have to worry about them being cross pollinated because they're in the soil.
yeah.
So how
Oh,
do you start your edible? Do you root it first, or you grow it like a potato? How do you do that?
good
Well,
question.
what I do is when I buy it, I let it just sit in the house. I let it sit in the house or wrap it up in newspaper. And what happened is the little eyes will start popping. And once it's like
The
regular
eyes that
white
I showed
potatoes.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like white potatoes. Once the eyes
Uh-huh.
start popping, you just bury it, but you make sure the eye got a little bit of pushing out the ground. You don't want to completely cover it up, just a little bit because it's gonna bury itself under.
Yeah.
How am I what kind of research do I do, girl, Melissa?
Well, research.
It says taro on it.
Yeah, Tara, make sure you're
Well,
right.
you
Yeah,
ordered yours, so somebody sent it to you, right? You ordered it.
No, no, I got it from the
You
Asian
bought it from the
market.
grocery store. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and that's to me that was the safest way to make sure you get the right
Right.
one.
That's where
Because
he got the right.
you can go to Lowe's and you can find elephant ears, and it looks just like taro. It looks
Yeah.
just like Edo, and you just got to be really, really, really careful which one you get.
Hey, somebody put the pictures up real
Don't
quick.
get
Can
it
you
from
do that,
Mona.
Mona?
Look,
You
Who
don't
don't know how
get
to
it
picture?
share
from
that part
What picture?
of a elephant thingamajig, the root, and
you got
a
the
taro
taro. You
root.
got the right one.
Hey,
Huh?
Georgia Peach Hut, that those elderberry cuttings that you sent me,
Now you
the ones
look.
that you sent me what 2 years
You
ago
want
or
me to
three
go
years
and
ago
look?
now,
It was
they
last
all
year.
died for some reason. They all died. That's why when I
Really?
sent you that Concord grape, I made sure I labeled it which one was down because that's what the problem I had. I couldn't figure out when you sent it to me. I didn't know which way was up, which way was down.
I'm
But needless
sorry.
to
Make
say,
sure
You
when I
want me to
send you your
pull up
50, when I
the
send you your
taro
50, you gonna know which is up and which is down because
GT?
I'm sending a lot of them.
so what ended up happening is somehow you sent me 4 cuttings and I end up salvaging one. And I got it to root, and then I went up. I just put it directly in the ground. So it's been in the ground 2 years now. Every time that thing gets about 2 feet, the deer come and they just ravage it.
Wow.
You're gonna have to protect it. You put a
They
fence around
Huh?
or something.
they for some reason the deer don't like nothing else in my yard. They just go straight to the elderberry, straight to it.
Wow.
No. Can you put it like in a grow bag or something?
Well, I'm gonna put it over what they call it. It's not bird wire, but it's a metal wire. I'm gonna
Chicken
fence it in.
wire.
It's kind of like chicken wire, but I'm gonna fence it off so it can get a start. Because once it gets a start and grows a little, I don't mind them eating some of it. Like last year. Last year I did not get not one grape. I had thousands of grape, bunches of grapes everywhere. Like right now, my grapevine is loaded. What happened? I didn't even know deer ate grape.
Your deer
The
eat grape. Mine
deer
don't
had
eat
their
no grape.
way with that grape.
Really?
I
So
didn't know
my
these
deers
cats in
don't
my
eat my
area
grapes.
eat peppers.
They don't
And
eat my
then
elderberries.
and then I had wild turkey. I'm like, how is wild turkey
Ah.
in a subdivision? What happened was, oh wow, yeah, that's it right there, elephant ear. That's how big the leaves get.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But it's
that's it.
different. A
That's
GT.
taro
What
You
about
gotta
the
leaves.
root?
look
Those
at
are
your
taro
You want the
leaves
leaves.
and the
root?
root of it. Yeah.
The
All of
root.
them. It's funny because all of them, the leaves look
Look
like
at
that.
all
You
those
just gotta
nutrients,
know which
y'all.
one
See
you
all
got
those
in the ground.
nutrients? All your vitamin B's on there.
It's only
Very, very
35
good.
calories.
And it's loaded with potassium. That's one of the things I like about it too. It's packed with
And it's got
potassium.
magnesium in
But
it
that
too. That's what I
magnesium
need.
is good. And the
That
iron.
magnesium.
Yep.
That
Yes.
folate, which is a B vitamin.
Yes. Now you
Yep.
gonna make me go get one of those.
Don't
Hmm.
tell Mama nothing. She gonna have to always go by.
Yeah.
I'm trying to live, Miss Peachnut.
I know. We
I
gonna
want to
help.
see what the root look like of the taro.
I'm trying
The
to
difference
See,
see if
I'm
we
between
gonna
can
it.
go
have
now.
it. I'm look.
See, the raw leaves are poisonous. Don't bypass that.
You
Yeah,
see, I
they say
went
the raw
back.
leaves are poisonous. You have to cook them.
There is one major precaution. Be aware of when eating taro leaves, their toxicity when eaten raw. So you better cook it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
cook them down.
Yep. You got to cook it.
Found it. May need to
And another thing with it is when you're cutting it up, it's
do
slimy
so.
because most animals and plants they have defense mechanisms. So when you peel the
Yeah.
skin off, it's a little slimy. But once you boil it or wash it, all that stuff comes off.
Oh. So it's a mucilage. Mucilage.
Okay.
Hey, Darth X. I didn't know Darth X was in here.
Who?
Darth
Look
X.
at y'all
Hey, Darth X.
early
I can't
bird.
see nobody. I'm over here. I can't see nobody right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Hey, Darth
I
X.
store bought ginger
How
and
to eat
turmeric
them?
to plant.
We'll introduce you to some
Good luck. I can't get my ginger. I could get to go, but the turmeric, for some reason it does not grow well for me.
It takes time. Turmeric, you stick it in the ground, you'll think it's not growing, it'll come up. It takes a while.
These are
I
So you
tried
know
mine
what?
and
You
died.
mean I might have threw it away?
dish.
You threw it away too early. What it is, they thrive on hot soil. The soil has to be hot.
Bottom
I
Ah,
use mine.
line.
I do a heat mat on the inside.
Right. It's the
ah.
soil has to be hot. Ginger comes up no problem. Because if you leave ginger in the house in a basket, once the little eyes start, you just take it and lay it on the soil and sprinkle soil on it. Do not put it deep. It will make
Gotta.
itself go
Is that
deep.
what you looking for, GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's right there.
Yes.
Oh wow, that was cooked nice on the
And that's
grill.
what you want to look at. At the base of the root, you want to see the root being green to white like that. If it's red or black, you don't want to touch it.
I know that's right. It
Mm.
remind me of pokeweed.
I have a bunch of that, but I've been heard so many times that it's so poisonous and dangerous. I just cut them down. I don't even fool with them.
Well, I'm a
30%.
herbalist. I know how to eat
Oh,
it, so
God.
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that does
Making
not
these.
know how.
Mm.
Because poke, you really got to know what you're doing.
Yep. Because
And
the one thing I did hear about it is eat it before the berries turn red or something like that.
before they turn, they're kind of like a
Purple.
purple black. Yeah.
Purple. Okay. I just pull them.
And
I just pull them out of the ground because I'm just like, nah, I'm not even. My neighbor used to come over my yard and get them all the time. I'm like,
yeah,
man, good luck with that.
I ate one berry a week.
Wow.
Um,
Mm.
but not when they're dark. And you don't want to touch that base of that stem that's red. Remember how you talk about that plant when it turns red?
Mm-hmm.
But poke is the same. Poke is one of those herbs that is for the blood,
And they got a deep root too.
and that's why it's red like that. But the root is toxic. You wanna
Mm.
stay. If I don't recommend it for nobody. I know what I'm doing with it, but if you don't know what you're doing, do not eat it because it is toxic. But there are people who live in the
2025.
mountains, and that's all they eat is
They
poke.
eat, yeah. Well,
Like
it's just like I did a YouTube video and somebody in the background said, "Hey man, I didn't know you were growing passion fruit." And I'm like, "Passion fruit? What are you talking about?" So I'm looking around and I was actually doing it live and it was Fifi said she said you got passion fruit. And I've always seen these little green balls. I just didn't know what it was. And she's like, "Oh, those are maypops." And
Mm.
sure
Oh,
enough, I got wild passion fruit all over my yard.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
this just came on their own. I didn't plant
You know
them.
who made poke? They just made it. Bandit. He just made poke. Him and his wife, him and his sidekick friend. They just
Yep.
made poke. They
Yep.
made
They cooked
with
it
the young shoots.
on
They
live.
cooked it. Cause I took her recipe. I was gonna make the salad like they made
Oh, they made pork the wheat
salad.
salad. Okay, all
Mm-hmm.
right. I'm gonna stay on the safe side and watch y'all eat it.
Yeah. I don't. I'm telling you, I don't recommend it to nobody if you don't know
Yep.
nothing
She said
about
you
that
gotta
part.
cook it like 4 or 5 times
You
before you
do.
eat it.
Yes, you do. You do. It is that bitter.
Yeah, but I know you were asking a question earlier, Georgia Peach Hut. So my figs are coming in now. I mean, well, they've been coming in. I've had my what is it? My brown turkey. One of my fig trees already has fruit. My Chicago Hardy has fruit. My Bears Black has fruit.
Look, I made another one.
August 2025.
yeah. So
So
everything is fruiting for you.
yeah, and I tell you what, my grape, my Concord, the one that I sent you, the vine, the cuttings, man,
Hmm.
that thing
Uh-huh.
has got so much fruit on there. It's just my blackberry got a lot of fruit. The only fruit that I was not successful enough to contain was my blueberries. I ain't got no blueberries this year. The cardinals, which is a state bird, they deboed me. They just came up in here and just started taking them. Because you know why they deboed me? They're like, "What you gonna do? You can't kill us.
Oh
We we
wow.
we, we protected.
Uh-huh.
What you gonna do? You go to jail, son, if you touch us." So I just let them have it. I mean, normally I would put up bird netting, but the weather was so janky and it was in and out. I just like, you know what? Let them go ahead on.
Yeah, I don't have problems with, and I feed birds right here on my deck. They are everywhere, and I don't have problems with the birds eating my blueberries.
So from the gardening community, the thing I heard was if you want them to stay off you, because a lot of times the birds are just eating your fruit like that, is because they either don't have enough water or whatever.
That's
So
what they say.
so I left water out for them. Then I put bird feed out there for them. They don't want none of that. They want the blueberry. And you know when I know the blueberries mature? When the cardinals come around, especially the males, because the males are bright red. The
Hmm.
females, they're like a brown
Brown, yeah.
color. But the males, and I saw a yellow one, because they said it's rare, very rare to see a yellow one. I saw a yellow one yesterday or day before.
Ah.
But they here because my blueberry, they already ready. As soon as they come ready, once I start seeing the red cardinals, I'm not. It's a wrap. It's over because they are ravenous. They will literally go up in there and gorge themselves. They
Wow.
are they are so debo. When the robins and the blue jays come around, they run them off just so they can eat the blueberries by themselves.
I had kiwi berries to come up for the first time this year, and I was so excited. I came home one day and I saw birds flocking from underneath the tree. Well, they went and just devastated my kiwi berries. So
No.
now I know now when I see them, I'm gonna have to go and just completely cover it because they weren't ready. I'm like, I don't think I have to worry about the birds. Oh yeah,
Wow.
they went and got them.
Wow.
So
So
I'm
so
covered.
my so my pumpkin box that I made, my pumpkin patch, I harvested all my pumpkins last year, and I have the last two that were left. I think I can show them to y'all here. Can do I? There we go. So I
Oh,
got this one, and I got this one that's left, and I got this idea from you, Georgia Peach Hut, with the sand and the stand. Anyhow, I'm terrible at showing footage. I don't know why I'm
Yeah,
so
you
terrible.
okay? I know what you're talking about. Uh-huh.
So what happened was I emptied out the pumpkin box, cleaned it out, got everything ready for this year, and I went out there probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago to check on it. And something caught my eye. I'm like, don't look right. I I could see there was a depression in the box, but I wasn't sure because it had like a grass mat, and I'm like, well, the rest of it is dirt. Why is this one spot have grass? And I got a stick. I'm like, I'm not gonna put my hand in. I got a stick, and I poked with a stick and lifted it up, and it was a grass ball with fur. And guess what I had?
What?
Baby rabbits.
Whoa.
Wow.
They had literally took over my box, and I don't
Whoa.
know how because I have mesh under the bottom of my box. My box doesn't go into the dirt. So what they did was they literally dug a tunnel sideways in it and made there was three little bunnies all curled up in there. So mama was not around, but she made some noise and I looked around and she was in the wood line looking at me like look like he's like, I see you. Get away from my baby. I see you. So what happened was the next day I went out because we heard a noise during the night. She was moving them
Oh wow.
because now, their home
You
was
have
compromised. So
discovered
she was
them.
moving the
Wow.
babies.
Wow.
I
We're
thought
so
that was, all I thought was this is just nature doing what nature do.
yeah,
Yep. Look, yeah.
exactly. You're
Nature
exactly
doing
right.
what nature do. But Mona, I'm gonna get up off of here. I just want to come up and talk about Edo real quick. I didn't want to stay up here real long. I just want to say hey to all you ladies
Well,
and
thanks for
Mr.
coming.
GT.
Well, thanks for coming.
We
I'm
appreciate
here.
you. Good seeing you
Appreciate
All
you
again.
right,
coming up
y'all.
and
Yeah.
letting us know.
And I'm gonna go over there and check out your channel,
The Glamour Planner.
the Glamour. I already got it in my favorite, so I'm gonna go over there and check out what you got going on.
Why,
Because you said you
thank
were a
you very
herbologist, so
much.
I'm gonna
Thank
give you some
you very
love.
much. Thanks, Mona.
And
But I speak the truth over there. I'm
okay, I'm not scared of the truth. Hey, I'm gonna say this one, and I'm gonna get out of here. So today I saw the news, and Canada has just made it. How do I want to say it?
Mm-mm.
Canada is they've changed some language over there
Uh-oh.
because the transgender community is upset because the cancer institution is saying there's an increase in cervical cancer in women. So they were upset because transgenders don't have cervix. So Canada, in their wisdom, says women. They have told doctors and professionals they can no longer say women have cervix. So what they saying is y'all have a front hole. I'm like, what the hell is a front hole?
Y'all,
And when,
I don't know what's going on, but there's a
and
big
this
change.
and
Why
this
is
is
it an
the
attack
this is
on
the
women?
listen, and this is the news. And I was like, they put this in mainstream news. So it's no longer called a cervix, it is called a front hole. Like
A front what?
a front hole,
Oh,
HOLE.
What?
So
Degraded.
because the transgender say that's being discriminatory to them because they don't have a cervix. And we all just got to be woke.
Yeah. So this is
I,
only in Canada, right?
but
but
Canada ain't play them yet.
eventually it's going to come over here. Eventually, every dumb stuff that we see go on everywhere, it eventually comes here.
Wow.
So,
One day we're gonna have to say we the people
but think
because this is
but
getting ridiculous.
think about this now. Like the young lady just said, we are just so minimizing women, and y'all just taking it on the chin. Y'all pretending like it ain't even happening.
No, it's not true. Don't get it twisted. You check out YouTube. There's even some young girls who are standing up for it. Like, okay, why do we have to keep downgrading women for people to have equal rights? It shouldn't be an
And
attack on women.
you're literally right because that is exactly what's going on. I mean, and again, my daughter,
Everybody,
I was
right?
talking to my daughter. She has a friend that's in that life, whatever. And she was like, "Oh, we got to be equal, and blah 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 blah." This is all the stuff she was telling me. And then they said that they're entitled this, and this, but regular women ain't. My daughter was like, "Man, forget them." So that's what I'm saying. In one breath, you know, because every time you see these entertainers or different people, who do they have around them? A homosexual guy that do their hair or a transgender. So it makes it seem like it's acceptable. There's a young man right now, I think it's in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, that has all the female track records. All of them. Ain't no female in Georgia running the track because he got all the records. So now these young ladies are all quitting track because they're like, what's the point? It's a guy that's a girl. And I'm not even going to get into that because you know what?
Yeah.
If you confuse and say that that's what you think you are, that's what you think you are. Because there's a guy here in Virginia
Also,
that
you don't want to get on a channel in trouble.
there you go, that part. And on that note, I'm going to bid y'all a good night, but I'm going to be in the chat.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Be Moved.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, y'all, look. Y'all got me on here for
We done brought the
doggone
sun up, Mona.
3 hours and almost 4 hours. Yeah, the sun get ready to come up in a little bit.
That needs to be on somebody's chat. They need to talk about that subject right there.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I
guess
thought
what?
that because I thought there was a law
That don't
against
feel
it. Remember
cool,
the
y'all. I
guy
ain't
that
need no
won
female.
the guy that won that award in the women's division, and I thought they took it back from him because for that same issue.
You can
I
also
just don't
Google.
think that for people to have equal rights that you have to downgrade and attack women. I just don't. I don't believe that. It just feels
Now
like
Well,
we register our voice.
I
yeah.
Let it
appreciate
be known.
Women was like respected and held at a different regard, and you saved the women and children, and now is I don't understand the line now. The line is a little different. So
So Dr. Ed
a
was
lot
saying that
different.
he's in Canada and he'd like to know what news Mr. B. Moved is reading.
Okay. He don't. Oh,
a
he
lot
said
of
he's
stuff
gonna
you
stay and
can't
be in the
get.
chat, so he can answer it.
Mm-hmm. B. Moved
There
can
we go.
answer.
What news Mr. D Mood is reading? Uh-oh. You didn't see that in your news, Darth X? Look.
He
But I
said
thought
take
he
B.
said
Moved
that was
said
in
take some,
Georgia, didn't he? Say
huh?
No.
that. Oh, he said it
No,
was in
he
Canada.
said it was in Canada, on the news in Canada.
Oh,
Because
okay.
when I get off of here, I'm going to turn on Canada News.
That was for the one that was winning the track or the different subject. Oh yeah. Oh, for about the women. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, about
That's
them
what
wanting to
started the
change
conversation.
Oh,
terminology.
you could turn to BBC News and you can get that.
Right. You know, you already know, right?
You probably can Google it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say Google
absolutely,
it and
absolutely.
get that information because I'd like to see. They
Yeah.
they can try that stuff over here in the United States. Y'all already know it ain't gonna roll. It ain't gonna rock and
Mhm.
it ain't gonna roll.
Right.
Not over here. Women
What
gonna be
was
like, what?
the topic so I can pull it up?
It was uh the women the cervical cancer for women and
Something about a hole.
Cervical cancer in Canada.
yeah, and women are now considered another whole or something like that. Front hole something.
Front hole
It don't even sound right
instead
saying.
of cervical.
Yeah.
The cervical's way up here. What are you talking about? A front hole? That's not a front hole.
That's
It's
my
way up
point. Like
here.
how you even get a
That's what the
oh
baby
my
come through.
so and then in the second breath is gonna be, well, what hole y'all talking about?
Thank you. They don't. There's a bunch of men making stupid decisions. Don't get me started. I
Yeah,
told y'all now.
for women.
Already on a roll over here.
I told you it's an attack on women. It's like it's an attack on women.
It's
Like who?
certain groups of men. Don't bunch all us together. That's
No.
not a good
I know it's not.
generalization.
Let me
I
We
start
definitely
love
know it's not.
y'all.
certain
I
groups of
know it's
men.
not all men. You better believe it. That
Certain
I
groups
do
of
know
men.
that. Right. The ones that hate women. No.
The ones that hate women but trying to be a woman.
But who
That's
That was
where the confusion come in. They confused. They confused. Now I tell them they confused. They can't have no baby. I want to see them have a baby.
I don't think they
Daily
want that pain.
Mail,
They don't want
Tomatoes,
that pain. They
Sun,
don't want that
Western
pain.
Standard, and True North covered it. It was the Canadian Cancer Society that issued the cervix apology,
Mm.
apologizing by referring to the cervix by its technical name. That's stupid. Why are you
Did you see
apologizing?
that Darth X? He gave the information.
Chris put it
No.
out there.
Oh,
Uh,
Chris did.
Apologizing to some folks who weren't born with the
Who
cervix,
weren't even born with a yes. How
who
are you
can't even have
offended
a
by
baby.
it?
They don't even
How do
have
you
menstrual
know there's
periods.
nothing you could do to give you a cervix?
I wish they would let them be able to get pregnant. I wish they wouldn't. They'll
Oh
change
my
them
God.
being
They
so
would.
thin.
They could.
No, y'all take me back. Take me back. Get rid of no. Hurry up and change that to them. Let them go
They,
through a menstrual
but wait,
cycle
the
for a
God
day.
said, I do not put on you nothing you can't bear.
That once a month thing women have to go through with some cramps, let them have that for a day.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. If you want to be that way, let it be all the way.
Wait, they quick to tell us that you're going through that time of the month.
Right. Like they know what they're talking about.
I don't think anybody wants that type of pain.
well,
You said it might be rad papers. Don't know. I know. Don't know. I know Daily Mail is.
Mode, I'm sorry. We keeping you up, love.
yup, you are.
We real
Look,
close to
I'm
four
counting down.
hours.
Give y'all 8 minutes to say
We
I
got
will
8 minutes.
How many minutes we got to go?
Eight.
eight.
We on a countdown.
All right, we on a
Yeah,
countdown.
we on the countdown.
Who
Eight
said they
minutes.
was kidding
Mic
about the
drop.
uterus? I'm a past peach nut. Yo.
I gotta go. See y'all.
Good
All
night,
right.
GT.
All right, GT.
Just attach the article.
Oh, okay, there it is. Boom.
And
There
And
it
then
name
is.
with the
This gonna
name
be a
son
very
usually
interesting
is
live.
life. I
I
used to be a
used to be
dog.
Make
Now
sure
I'm
y'all
human.
hit that replay,
I
hashtag
think,
replay when y'all watch it over.
Yeah, we're gonna
well,
thank the folks who coming in on the replay.
Yes.
thank
Thank
you
you, thank you.
for staying this long for 4 hours. I mean, you're a good trooper. You stay this long. You know what I'm
We did
saying?
5 hours one
So
time. So
much
what you
for
ragging
running
about?
the whole. I
We
mean,
Georgia
did
Peach
look,
that said you
they
did
look.
5 hours before, Mona.
Do
did
what?
5 hours. Remember?
And
Remember?
yeah, I did do
Hmm.
5. That was a long time,
We
and
did five
and
earlier
didn't
this
get me
year.
confused.
5 hours.
I know what my wife goes through. I don't know it.
Okay.
Cervix is now a front hole in Canada.
That's so dumb.
That
Drop.
is
That's so dumb.
No. Girl. I'm not dropping the link. I'm going to bed.
There was another word for the front
But
hole,
I
but I ain't gonna
actually
say it.
really need to take a treatment, though. It's time
wait a
for me
minute.
to, huh?
Anything with the
You been
name
good. You hadn't coughed.
son usually is
I know
like
I'm getting ready to
this
start now. That's why I said it's time for
good
me to take a
dog. Now
treatment. I'm
I'm
late
human.
taking my treatment.
Type magazine just a touch
Never
right.
heard of it
Thanks,
myself.
D Mood, for
We
attaching
gon'
the
we
article.
gon' come back tomorrow. Same time, same bat
Bye,
channel.
Darth X.
And Felicia ain't gonna want to talk about this,
They
but
might.
Oh, she may jump on in. I think.
well, we'll see because she don't like to jump off and stuff like this.
Oh, subjects like that.
Right.
We
But
do,
Well, it can be
you know.
discussed before you go
look,
live.
we going live tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Felicia channel.
Wait, y'all see what Chris said?
What Chris
And
say?
if we
Good
don't get to
night,
talk
Moo.
about it tomorrow, we'll be going live 9 o'clock Tuesday night at Miss Peach Nuts channel.
Right.
Tomorrow?
Wait,
So you know she gonna
Texas
talk about it.
Lala said that woke me up. And Chris
Huh?
said, I think they talking out their back home.
Same bedtime. Say, hey, country hustle, you up in the bushes? Look at you. Look at you. Look
Mike
at you.
said, you doing Monday live, Mona?
If
Yeah.
she don't, I will. Huh. Look at
Country
here.
said, same bedtime, same
Same
bedtime.
bet channel. Yeah, because we all won, baby. We not,
Noah Hudson,
we
thank you
all
so
won.
much,
So,
love.
but yeah, we're
Jane
gonna be
Doe,
on
thank
Felicia
you.
channel tomorrow night. If
Serena, thank you for all the
She's not
jokes.
too tired. If she's too tired, then we'll go on my
Deuces,
channel.
Mike. Yeah. See
But
how
we
she
will
feeling because
be
she's
here
traveling.
tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So,
12
as
o'clock
that being
Eastern.
said,
12 o'clock Eastern. 12 8.
um, the Glamour Planner. What? When did you go live again?
I'm live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. with Teas and Besties. And Friday we making fire cider.
What is this
Oh,
fire
y'all didn't
starter
make it
everybody
last
keep talking
Friday.
about?
No, I didn't make it last Friday because my grandson's sneaker ball. So I pushed it to the 14th at 5 o'clock. I think we go live at 5 to make the fire cider. The ingredients is on my community tab.
Yeah, I
So you
saw
click
the
the community
ingredients.
tab,
I
you see
got the
the
stuff. I
ingredients.
went and bought the stuff,
Yay!
What
and
quickly,
yeah, I
quickly?
spent $85.
What's the fire starter? Starter?
Fire cider.
What
Yep.
is it
So
good
look
for?
look up fire cider. It's an immune booster. It what it does is it boosts the immune systems, gives your body energy. It also helps to fight off and ward off like cold symptoms and things of that nature. It gives the body a boost to help you fight off infections and stuff. It's phenomenal.
It
It's
sounds
my
like it's
number one
spicy.
seller.
Is it spicy?
Yes, it's
It's
hot.
called fire cider.
That's what I'm thinking. It must be
Horseradish
spicy.
is the number one base ingredient. So you already know just from
So
horseradish
that
alone.
means I don't have to put the pepper in there.
No, you do still need a pepper. You're gonna need pepper, period, because pepper is the only thing that's gonna release the nutrient, the main nutrients that's found in turmeric. So
Oh, okay.
you need the pepper anyway.
So you
Would
got the
that be
turmeric
enough?
in there too,
Oh,
then?
you need peppers. You definitely need peppers too.
No.
I thought you was talking about black pepper, organic black pepper.
No, I
But
was talking
yes,
about
you
this.
need peppers. Yes, you need peppers.
That's a higher purity,
Horseradish
isn't it?
and
You
peppers.
you put a plural behind there. This is the only one I bought.
Oh, if it's that hot, you good. You can use
This is a
habanero.
Serenero. A Serenero.
I came from them.
I
Sarantano,
can't get it's so many. But yes, you
Saranton,
need that. You definitely need that. You
I'm
Toronto.
need
gonna
Is it
just shout
horseradish.
this out.
Toronto?
This is all I'm putting in there.
Is
I'm not
that's
trying
a
to
If
be
that's
on
good,
fire.
Toronto?
listen, you making it good enough for you. Then depending on what energetics, what you want it to focus on, those will be the herbs you add. The herbs are gonna be your choice. Normally there's thyme in there, there's oregano in there. You want to
Can I
add
use the
whatever herbs.
powder?
Yeah, you can use the powder because
Okay.
you can use organic black pepper. You can use ground turmeric. I prefer if you use the real turmeric, but if you
I
need to use
have
the ground one,
I have real turmeric.
yeah, yeah, you definitely need that. And I use I'm gonna add rosemary to mine. And actually my main one I'm gonna add is
Is
I
this
already
big
have some
enough?
sitting. Yeah, the ginger. Yep. You need lemons. You need oranges.
I got about 3 or 4 lemons in there and about 3 or 4 oranges left in there.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna need onion,
I got plenty of
garlic,
onion. I got red and yellow
ginger.
onion.
Yep. Onion, garlic, ginger,
I
turmeric.
have
You
a
need
great
black
old
pepper.
thing of garlic.
Okay, good. That's good. You need black pepper. Don't forget your black pepper.
I got that thing in there.
Okay.
A pepper
But
mill.
yeah, check out the ingredients in my community tab. Y'all see the
Are you
ingredients in
coming
there.
back to your live?
Yeah.
D-Mo want to know, Georgia Peach, now, are you coming back to your live? When I
Oh,
go off, you going off too. When I shut it down, everybody shuts down.
Oh, she
yeah.
shuts
D-Mo.
them
Everybody
all
shut it
down.
Yeah,
So
you'll see her tomorrow night at 11
tomorrow.
o'clock on Felicia's channel.
12
12 o'clock
We'll all
Eastern.
be there tomorrow.
Eastern.
Yeah, we gonna bring Glamour Planner back.
I'm always hanging in the bushes.
Okay,
I'm
y'all.
working. Oh, I'm
You
working
all
overnight.
have a
So I'll
good
be there.
night and sweet dreams, and we'll see you all tomorrow night.
Night. Yes.
It
Back with
takes
Mona and
patience
Felicia.
to be in the garden.